Many people coming in because there's a few of you that bought a lot of teams tonight, so I don't think we're going to get a lot of people in the live tonight. But jump over to the website, Keith, if you want to do any hobby breaks. That's where all the hobby stuff is at, is on the website. There's some random team stuff on there. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to check out the website yet. Well, in the meantime, we'll give everybody a few minutes to get in here. There's 3 spots taken in the big memorabilia break, and I think 4 taken out of the hobby break. Hobby break, we have XR, Mosaic No Huddle, and then Score H2, a Select Draft Picks Mega. What else is in there? A lot of, like, 12 cellos altogether. Actually, 10 cellos and 2 hangers. So that's kind of a big break. Kind of a big break. But you can jump on the website and get spots in that break. That's how you get spots in there. And of course, we have personals and stuff on there too if anybody wants to do any of that type of thing. But would really like to see that other break get some action. We actually were going to throw more in it, but I noticed the more we throw in it, the slower they fill. So we did not put in as much as normal, or as much as I would have liked. Same thing with the other break. We were actually going to double up and do 4 jerseys. Actually, it would have been 12 jerseys, 12 mini helmets, and 2 big helmets, but it was coming out to like $225 for 2 teams. And I know the hassle it is to fill it when it's 113, so we didn't. We just stuck with what we had, but that's got 3 spots full, that big one. That's a pick your team. That one's pick your team. The big break, the big memorabilia break, and we'll break that Sunday. Even if it fills, we will break that on Sunday after the Super Bowl. You pick your first team, and the second team is random. No, Kyle. In fact, you and Keith, and there's a few other of you. I think there's only 4 or 5 buyers tonight. Everybody else was, you guys bought everybody out. So I don't anticipate many people in the room. I don't anticipate many in the room. But again, we have the bigger hobby break up on the website. So that big hobby break, it's XR, Mosaic No Huddle. Kiri, are you finding the YouTube?
Yeah.
There is nobody watching it, which says there's nobody watching. So
We're on now. We're watching.
I wonder why it says nobody's on here.
Talking, so he's on.
Yeah,
Said something.
that's right. But yeah, so there's still right around 28-ish spots in that other break, the big one. Trying to give everybody time to get in here, but let me see how many buyers there actually were. There was more than 4 or 5, surely. I was exaggerating that, wasn't I? We may haven't. How you doing, Jared? If you guys like my 605 deal, Jared made that. He can make stuff for you too. 605 card stand. Contact Jared. He can make those. And then Richard Richard D, if you're in here, you have the Eagles, please pay ASAP. If not, we will sell your team to somebody else. There are some new people. There are some new people. But if you guys jump on our website, I don't know if everybody's here. Who's all in here? I see YouTube's got a few more people in here now. It's still fairly quiet. But if you jump on our website, you can claim spots. We have other breaks up right now. And I know everybody's not here because there's 8 people right there. And I'll give everybody just a few more minutes and then we do have to get ripping. I don't want to keep the guys waiting that did pay for their eBay break. But Richard, if you're in here, please pay for your team ASAP for the Philadelphia Eagles. But in tonight's light break, if we can get it to fill, it's $52 a spot. It's a random spot. We do allow time for trades, but it's 2 of the new Gold Rush mini helmets. One XR Hobby.
Yeah.
1 Mosaic No Huddle. Oops. 1 Mosaic No Huddle, so that's a hobby box as well. One Score H2, which will have some numbered cards and stuff like that in it. 1 Select Draft Picks. I think we had an auto in this last time we opened these too. Score H2, and then we have 2 21 cellos, 2 21 Mosaic cellos, 2 21 Optic cellos, 2 22 Mosaic cellos, 2 Prism 21 DP cellos, 2 21 Prism regular cellos, and 2 21 or 22, sorry, Mosaic hangers. So there's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of cards. You will not get skunked. Nobody's getting skunked out of that break. A lot of action in there. Obviously several autos in there. Trying to promote that a little bit. That will be a fun break. And then, if you're wondering why it says break 54, actually 55, we did 2 break 54s. We did 2 break 54s. This is break 55 actually, but we're calling it, we have it on eBay as break 54, so that's what we're calling it on here, but truthfully it's break 55. It was listed wrong there, but so anyways, that's what we got going on tonight. I was hoping that break would fill. I sent emails out to those of you who have already paid before on the website earlier today, trying to get that rolling, but because I had another one for tomorrow. But anyway, I'm not gonna make everybody wait. Not gonna make everybody wait. So good luck, guys. We'll get started on the Mosaic break. This is the eBay break. If you're new to us, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Oh wow, D. This is not my knife that I want.
Your other one?
Yeah, the black one.
Is it in your coat? Find it?
All right, good luck, everybody, again. And we do have a ton of singles ending tomorrow, too. We do have a break tomorrow night. It is Prism 2021 Prism Blasters and a jersey again. But we have a ton of singles selling tomorrow. So jump on the eBay store. You can see them singles. They're not all ours. Some of them are consignment cards and stuff like that, too. So jump on there, check it out. See if there's anything you like. But anyways, good luck to everybody tonight. Good question. Did the Eagles pay? Cancel it. He's got 0 feedback. He ain't paying.
And I go here.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. No. So that. The Eagles sold for $15. I'll give everybody a minute to decide if they want to take the Eagles. Otherwise, we'll take them. Maybe we'll hit a big card and we can break even on this break. Anthony said he'll take them. The Eagles.
He said I didn't get it to him.
No, he didn't. That's all right. Anthony's going to take the Eagles. And again, for those of you who are just pouring in over here on YouTube, we do have that other break up on the website. I put it up earlier. There's 28 spots left. If anybody wants one of those, let us know. Jump on the site and buy one. And if not, if you're not interested in those, let us know so we don't waste our time listing them anymore. Good luck to everybody on this break. Tony Baselli, Derrick Henry, National Pride, Jamal Williams, Devin Singletary, George Pickens on the Mosaic, and a Thunder Lane George Kittle. And that is almost all hobby. Obviously the big stuff in that late break is all hobby. So I know everybody wanted hobby stuff, so we got it. It's on there. DeForest Buckner, Kenny Pickett, rookie for the Steelers, Cordero Patterson, Charles Woodson, Damian Pierce for the Texans, and a Jaquan Brisker Green for the Bears, plus a kid reporter. There are a few teams claimed in that other break too, right? The memorabilia break, yeah. A few teams claimed out of the mem break. The mem break is a fun one. Again, we only need to sell 16 spots in that. Right? Yeah, 16 spots. You pick your first team. The second one is random, based off the 16 teams that did not get pre-selected. We have Cooper Kupp, Marvin Jones, Myles Garrett, Mitch Trubisky, a Thunder Lane Green Lamar Jackson, and a Touchdown Masters Lamar Jackson. Back-to-back Ravens inserts in there. And we have Mac Jones, National Pride Mac Jones, Trent Williams, Mike Vick, Aaron Rodgers, Skylar Thompson rookie, a Corey Davis green, and a kid reporter. Oh, rookie on top. That usually means a good pack, right? No, this one don't even have... What the heck? Drake London, Len Dawson, CeeDee Lamb, Saquon Barkley, Mike Williams, and a Thunder Lane Joey B. That was a weird pack. We have Isaac Bruce, Joe Burrow, Juju, Brad Johnson, Kenneth Walker, and a Xavier McKinney green. Malik Willis, Lawrence Taylor, Rashad Bateman, Jair Alexander, Chris Jones, and a Dak Prescott will to win. And we have Joe Montana, Harold Landry, Roger Staubach, Justin Herbert, Samori Torrey, and a Matt Stafford on the green. Plus a kid reporter. I did just too on the group page. I did just try to. My post kind of got buried on our group about the late break. So maybe there's some people that haven't seen it. There was a lot of new posts today after I listed mine. So it kind of got buried. I tried to pin it to the top. I don't know if it worked or not. But anyway, so that's for the late breaks. Huh? What?
Nothing.
Oh. Brian Burns, T. Higgins, Chris Jones, Marshawn Lattimore, and a CeeDee Lamb on the will to win green, and a Thunder Lane Zeke Elliott. We got Warren Sapp, Justin Fields, Javonte Williams, Ray Lewis, Cade York, rookie for the Browns, and a Roquan Smith green for the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears sold really reasonable tonight. They should, though. They don't have many 22 rookies. Can't remember. I think Keith got the Bears, if I remember right. Trying to remember who everybody had all the time. It's kind of hard sometimes. Thank you for the like, Keith. That always helps us out. We appreciate that. Terry Bradshaw, Chris Olave, Rondale Moore, Dalvin Cook, Chris Godwin, and a touchdown Masters, Stephon Diggs. Jonathan Taylor, Peyton Manning, Chad Johnson, Tyler Lockett, Calvin Austin, and a Breece Hall green, rookie for the Jets. I like that. Thank you, YouTube. Don't tell me who liked it on YouTube, but thank you those of you who gave us a like over there. Appreciate that as well. Those really help us out. Thank you all for doing that. There's a bunch of you just did that. Holy smokes, a whole lot of you just did that. Thank you. That really helps us out. Gets the algorithms a little different. Almost everybody on YouTube just hit like. Thank you guys. Thank you. Huh? Chris Carson, Travis Kelce, Micah Parsons, Jacoby Myers, Ikem Ekwonu, and then a Christian Watson green. A couple of good greens there. Oh, goodness gracious. And then we have Kenneth Walker. This is so weird. When rookies are on top, usually we've had really good. Maybe that's just in the cellos that have been so good. Kenneth Walker, sorry. Kenneth Walker, Devin Duvernay, Lamar Jackson, Dallas Goedert, Darren Waller, and a Derek Carr on the bang. He's never been that on fire in Las Vegas. That's why he's probably going somewhere else. I loved that. All right, Dak Prescott, National Pride. Christian Kirk, chat is silent tonight. Aaron Jones, Sam Darnold, Sam Williams, and a Bo Melton green.
More people in there.
There's more people, but chat is absolutely silent.
This one got a mini hole.
A what?
Remember you said that with Nate's card, it got wrapped around a pole?
Is this one bad too for the Cowboy? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'll show you Facebook.
Mm. There you go, now you can see it.
Look at that line down that card.
Pretty quiet.
Dave, there's a big break up on the website. Drew Brees, Joe Thomas, Younghoe Koo, Sean Alexander. Ooh, Aiden Hutchinson on the silver. That'll work. That will work. One of them boxes is a Mosaic no huddle. Those are the ones with lots of numbered cards. There will be one guaranteed auto in there. Nice hit for the Lions. Who had the Lions? Keith? No? I don't know who had the Lions. And the will to win, Joe Burrow. Oh, it's somebody's single. I remember because they paid. Right there it is. Willie. Willie. And we have Jesse Bates, Logan Thomas, Amon-Ra, Harrison Smith. I'll tell you, you want to talk discounts. You should have bought into the eBay break. That's where you get the discounts. Mike Woods, Robert Quinn green. I think that's the second Robert Quinn in the green. Sauce Gardner. Yay, he says. Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Josh Allen, National Pride. Jordan Poyer. Matt Ryan. Joey Bosa on the Mosaic. And a Joe Montana Hall of Fame. And we're flying through these. Again, that big break is up. I am going to probably quit listing them on eBay right now. It's just that time of year. Things are going to slow down. If anybody wants to do hobby breaks and stuff, we can put some up on the site. But if they're not going to fill, I won't order it to sit on it. So if we want to fill them, you guys just let us know. If it's something we want to be doing, let us know. We'll keep doing it. If not, I'd rather you just tell me than not buy a spot. Just say what you're thinking. Josh Allen, National Pride. Joe Burrow, Juju, Tom Brady, Cameron Thomas, and a Donovan Peoples-Jones. It's one thing to sit on 4 or 5 blasters. It's another to sit on hobby boxes. Those are rough. Drake London on the NFL debut. I like those. Isaac Bruce, Mike Vick, Taysom Hill, Antonio Gibson, and a Javonte Williams on the bang. Yeah, the eBay break is what we're doing right now, Dave. This is the eBay break. The break on the website is got a lot more in it. A lot more in it. It's got the new mini helmets. They're brand new, just released. The new Gold Rushes. Len Dawson, Mac Jones, National Pride, CeeDee Lamb, which is the same company that the jerseys came from last week, the white jerseys that we had. Aaron Rodgers, Tristan Ebner, Drew Lock, green. The Vikings, I think, are still available in the memorabilia break for Sunday. I think. Trent Williams, Marvin Jones, Myles Garrett, Quinnen Williams, Justin Jefferson, Thunder Lane, green Mosaic, and a Kyle Pitts, will to win. I just got a thing that said breaking news. I thought the NBA trade deadline was yesterday. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. All right, we have Cooper Kupp, DeForest Buckner, Cordero Patterson, Aaron Donald, Jahan Dotson, and an Aiden Hutchinson green. Lions having a good break. That's clean. And we have Kenny Pickett on the NFL debut. Tony Baselli, Jamal Williams, Devin Singletary, Ray Lewis, and a Hall of Fame Mean Joe Green. Final box of the eBay break. And we do have, like I said, we have the breaks up on the website. Jump on the website, check them out. Just let us know if there's too much in it and it's too expensive. I mean, obviously we started that break. We can't take it off now. But if it's too expensive, let us know. I just don't want to be putting up $10 breaks on the website because there's no sense to it. Just they don't work. I want to put enough in there to make it justifiable for shipping for everybody. So Kyle Hamilton on the NFL debut. And then, what else was I going to say about that? If you guys, if you want cheaper ones, we can do cheaper ones again, but we'll, obviously the one that's on the site's got to stay up there because it's got spots claimed. Chad Johnson, Rondale Moore, Robert Woods, a Thunder Lane Kyler Murray, and a John Elway. It's $52 a spot, Dave. That one. The memorabilia break is more than that, but the memorabilia break you're getting 2 teams as well. Aaron Rodgers, Khalil Mack, Robbie Anderson, Peyton Manning, and then we have Davis Price for the Niners, and an Elijah Moore green for the Jets. We haven't pulled any case cards yet tonight. Feels like every night we've ripped Mosaic, we've hit something. And then we have personals on the site too, with dice rolls and stuff like that. After this, if anybody wants to hang out and do some of that, we can. We can keep trying on the other break, but Russell Wilson, Devontae Adams, Alan Lazard, Aaron Donald, Drew Lock, and a will to win Dalvin Cook. We do have the mini helmets up on the site as well, and full-size helmets. We did get some full-size helmets. We have Kendrick Bourne, Russell Wilson, Marquise Brown, Quinnen Williams, Arnold E., and a Cortland Sutton green for the Broncos. We have Darius Slay, Breece Hall, Brandon Cooks, Tony Gonzalez, and a Randy Moss on the Mosaic, and a Bang Joe Mixon. Geez, I think we have 3 Tony Baselli cards in here tonight. Tony Baselli, Derrick Henry, National Pride, Josh Allen, Taysom Hill, Jalen Tolbert. There we go. There's a Genesis. Mike Gesicki for the Dolphins. That's a weird one. It was the last card of the entire night. A Genesis for the Dolphins. Mike Gesicki. Congrats to the Dolphins. Who had Miami? Greg over on, you asked me about grading cards. We can scale that one up and save you the step of us sending it home. Oh, Steven, there you are. You are here. I didn't know. Mike Gesicki.
He was talking earlier.
Was he?
Yeah.
Use my new fancy 605 stands. Right? Yeah, I was going to say, we've hit almost every night we've done Mosaic, we've had a case hit card. The other night we had 2, remember?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then here is the mystery jersey. Ooh, upscale. Yeah. Yeah. Just in time. Just in time. We went upscale just in time. Good luck on the jersey, everybody. Who did we have last week in our current jersey?
I never can remember.
I can't either. I'm going to just rip it out. Oh, it was Dalton Schultz for the Cowboys.
Yep.
Good luck. This one goes, we got another one for the Philadelphia Eagles. This goes to Anthony, who bought the Eagles late with a Darius Slay. We just had one of those. Knew I should have just kept him. So congratulations. I know anytime that happens, it seems like we pull that jersey more than anything. Happened the other day with the Broncos too. So there it is. Darius Slay for the Eagles goes to Anthony, who bought the Eagles late. Congratulations there. We'll run through a couple of these. No, we'll get through them later. We can go through them later and top load more of them, but we'll just fly through these. Whoops, I bumped my screen here. Tolbert, Henry, Bang, Randy Moss. Here, I'll just hand you these so you can sleeve or load them right away. The Brees Hall, Sutton, Arnold E., Dalvin Cook, Russell, TDP, Elijah Moore, Kyler, Kyle Hamilton, Ray Lewis, Kenny Pickett, Aiden Hutchinson, Dotson, Jefferson, Drew Lock, Mack, Javante, Drake, London. We have Donovan Peoples-Jones, Cameron Thomas, Josh Allen, Joey Bosa. Josh Allen again. Was that 2 national prides for Josh Allen? Yes, it was. Sauce, a Robert Quinn green. Bull Melton, Kenneth Walker, Christian Watson. What's up?
I'm just reading.
Brees Hall. Chris Olave, Roquan Smith. Did I already throw one of those over there? Check and see when we're doing it.
This one?
Of the Roquan Smith. Yeah, I think there's 2. I think they hit 2 of them tonight. Yeah. Just top load one.
No, that was Robert.
Oh, no. Then top load them both. If they're 2 separate players, top load both of them. Unless it was, you know, a quarterback, then we'll top load both. But go ahead. CeeDee Lamb. Matt Stafford, Chris Jones, and then Dak, Malik, Xavier McKinney for the Giants, Kenneth Walker, Drake London, Corey Davis, green, Skylar Thompson, rookie, Mack, Lamar, green, Kenny Pickett, Jaquan Brisker. Bears had a pretty decent night on the colors. Damian Pierce, George Pickens, and a George Kittle. Okay, Kyle. We will peek at it. In the meantime, like I said, the break on the site, we'd love to get some action on that. I'm amazed that there's not, to be honest with you guys. Nobody says anything. I don't know if it's just things are slowing down or if it's not an interesting break. If it's too much, let us know, please. Some feedback would be good. I was surprised that did not get to 15, 18 spots before we went live. So let us know. We are interested to hear from you. But the website's right here, 605sportscardfun.com, like always. Not like always. Like it has been the last 2 weeks, right? Because it's fairly new. Mm-hmm. You guys are about as talkative as Carrie over here. She just sits there and nods her head. Yes, no, Everybody's really chatty. Really chatty.
Who's in the zone? Kyle's planning to get another.
Yep. Those are the regulars. The regular top loaders.
Can't get the login to work on this site.
Must be pretty good. She must be pretty good.
What kind of login? I'll be back in a moment. I'll try.
Steven, hit the refresh page. Carrie's dad actually just got a spot in the break, and he had to refresh it a few times. He said he just got spots, what, 13 and
13
15?
and 15 he said he just took. Yeah, sometimes you just have to refresh it a couple times or something. I don't know.
I don't know why that happened like that.
Oh,
Slower-
sorry, I wasn't even seeing all of Chris's comments over here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Chris. Sorry, Robert. It's been quite a week. Glad you made it home safely, dude. Yeah. Yeah, the road was not bad to me. The road was good to me. Dave Grove just got the Vikings. Thanks, Dave. And the big break, the memorabilia break. Dave jumped in and grabbed the bikes. I do want to see the new mini helmets. I have not opened one of the new mini helmets yet. That's partly why I was so excited for the bigger break tonight. But in all seriousness, guys, feel free to communicate with me because I want to know why they're not filling so fast. I watch some guys fill these things up in a heartbeat, and I just don't understand sometimes. So I would like to know, get some feedback on, is it just too much per spot and we need to lower the amount of stuff in some of this stuff, or I am looking for some feedback, and there is such thing as constructive criticism. I am just fine hearing it. I just want to know if we need to lower the amount of things we put in the break or what we need to do. Good night, Chris. Well, you guys don't have to help, Cal. We're doing the best we can. We're just not getting a lot of new people in the breaks because those of you who are here tend to buy a lot of teams, which is just fine. I mean, I'd rather it in the eBay breaks. Like tonight, I'll be honest, we got beat up in the eBay break. We got beat up over there. So thank God you guys were in there bidding, or it would have been real bad. Yeah, Matt, honestly, I don't even, Matt A over on Facebook, I actually don't even want to be doing the eBay breaks. It's all retail product, so your chances of hitting big cards is fairly slim. That's, yes, it can happen. It's a lot cheaper to get involved in those. And it's where we all started, and they are fun to do, but I would rather, I think everybody will be happier in the long run with the hobby breaks compared to just straight retail stuff. I really do. And Stephen, I do not know the answer to your question about which would be better. I do not know.
I think he's making a decision and discussing it out loud.
Well, that's okay. That's at least they're chatting a little bit. I love the chatting. I love the chatting. Dave said he just took spot 14.
Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't go back to that.
And I'd like to put up, like I thought about just throwing the Mosaic no huddle up too. But I really hate figuring all that out and then adding shipping, because we actually have had a lot of people buy just into the website breaks and not getting involved in the eBay breaks. So when that happens, then we got to send out shipping. Well, if we do $10 spots, shipping's half of it, so we actually got to get up to $15 or $16. So, oh, Steven, that's all right. It happens. It happens. Spot 14 for Dave.
Okay.
But, where was I going with the other comment I made? The big break. Yeah, so when it comes to the hobby breaks, like off on the site, I just want to make sure there's enough value in there. Like, I didn't probably have to put all those cellos and stuff in there, but I want to make dang sure that everybody gets a card. Like last week, I know it was a big thing when we did the gold standard break that there was only 7. So I want to make sure everybody gets something. I really, really do. So that's why we added all the cellos and stuff to it. But that'll be a fun break. I mean, it will be a fun break. For sure, Kyle, and I get that 100%. And I did pay, actually. I don't know why Facebook has to review it and send it in for review all the time and wait 24 hours, but no, Dave, I haven't, because if I put it up on eBay, I am not kidding you guys. When I put all that up on the site, I didn't even add shipping to the mem break. That is just what it is. And if I do it with eBay, now you're talking another $15 off of that. I'd have to charge $127 about for the same exact break. eBay is just too damn expensive, and I refuse to charge you guys more. And not only charge you guys more, but I don't make any more, and eBay makes enough damn money. But because I was actually going to put the mem break up as it was going to be double. It was going to be a full case of everything. Oh, eBay's fees are killer, man. And they just jumped them again. They actually just went up 0.35% effective February 6th or something like that. So eBay is getting a little bit out of control. It just jumped again. So it's actually going to be a little more than that from what I had gathered. But so I'm trying not to get too much up on eBay. Yes, I want to still put some stuff up on eBay to get more new people in. But one thing I've realized between all of us card collectors here is none of us have a lot of friends. It's hard to share this thing and get it to those other guys out there. We don't have any friends. Steven, I've thought about it too, but it's too late in the year now, I think, to put a hobby break up on eBay. Plus, I'll be honest with you, Steven, I got my butt kicked so bad tonight on the Mosaic break on just retail. Yeah, less friends, less bullshit. That's right, Dave. Less friends. I don't want friends. That means I got to help people move and stuff when they buy a new house. I don't need any of that. But no, we got kicked on the Mosaic on just a retail, and if we're getting kicked on retail, I am so scared of hobby. I absolutely refuse, because you put up one box of hobby, no one's gonna bid on it because it's one box and it's shipped. Like certain teams, like the Cardinals, it sucks. But you put up a whole case, you really gonna get your butt kicked. My dad used to always say that. I'd always say, Dad, why don't you go out with your friends? I don't have any friends. That means I'd have to help them move and stuff. I don't want to do that. And Nathan ain't even in here tonight. He started riding races today. The first day of the racing season started in Nebraska, so he rode races today, so I'm sure he is out of commission. But feel free to share the page and everything else with your buddies if you are fortunate enough to have any. We've been trying on the old TikTok and stuff too. And like I said, we did pay for the act to boost the post on Facebook a little bit. Now that we do have a website, I hope that would help. That's why we created the website. That, and I had a first happen today. I had an order that has been lost in the mail. And it was from a non-eBay and a non-website break. I shipped with eBay, but it got lost in the mail for Kobe. So I feel miserable about that. I don't know if Kobe came in tonight, but I said, we got to figure out what'd you spend on the break and everything. And he says, oh, I'm not worried about it. You guys have always been good. I said, I am. I want you to get your money back. So that's the first time that's happened, though. Out of 700 and some shipments we've made since we've started, that's the first one. I got to give the post office a little credit. I know that everybody always gives the post office a hard time, but I got to give them a little credit. They've done very, very well, really. I can live with what would it be? 0.13% chance of a mess up. Yeah, that was my first one. That was our first one. Jared hasn't yet. Nobody's taken the bills yet. No, not in the big mem break. Should we throw the stuff up there in the background so at least it looks like there's something there?
Sure.
If people don't have any sound, they probably wonder what's really going on because
They're just staring at
sitting there reading a website thing. This is not the mem break. This is the break that's on the website, 60506. The 2 mini helmets. Mosaic no huddle. Like that. Can I see it still? Oh yeah. XR. No, Dan, you'd still get the rest of your rolls. We'd have to find a new box to throw in. Once that box is gone off the back there, we probably would throw, I don't know, I could about throw anything in there because I have more XR and more Mosaic no huddles that we can throw on there too. In fact, if you don't want the Immaculate and would rather have Mosaic no huddle or XR, we can do that. But this is a big break that is up on the site, 60506. Everything
Well,
from
thank you,
it.
Keith.
What did Keith say? Thank you, Keith. Appreciate you being here too. Thank God you're here.
Yeah, especially tonight.
But that's the whole break right here. Lots of stuff in this break. It is a big break. But it is a long ways. Which, like I said, kind of surprised me. But I sent emails out and I put it on the Facebook. So I hope you guys got that stuff. And like I said, if there's something in there, you know, I am all for listening to ideas, guys. So throw something at me. I mean, obviously, like I said, this break we can't change. It's up there. Some spots have been claimed. It will fill. I know it will fill. Steven, he asked if he did dice rolls, if he hits, say he got 5 1s or 5 6s on the first roll, essentially, does it stop or does he get the rest of his rolls? He still gets the rest of his rolls. We would just have to change the top prize to something else after that because we only have one of the Immaculates. Derek just jumped onto the website and bought the bills in the memorabilia break. So thank you, Derek.
There's bangs.
Dave, that I would agree to that, Dave. Just as long as when it's my birthday, you guys all agree to a buy one get none. I will totally do that. If everybody agrees to that, if it's your birthday, you get a buy one get one. When it's my birthday, you get a buy one get none. Dave did get a spot in the Vikes break. LOL. I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. And you got the Vikes and the memorabilia break.
LOL out loud.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
That was weird.
I think so too, Steven. I don't know what else to do because I refuse to break stuff. I'll be sick on your birthday. I just refuse to break a single box like that and sell single spots. Steven, I hope you're still having fun in November. That's obviously his birth month.
Yep.
Mine's in June. June 14th to be exact.
Done. I'll be sick on your birthday.
I share my birthday with some great people in United States history. Just look up Flag Day birthdays and you'll see.
I can answer that for everyone.
We did get new baseball stuff in too. New jerseys, new
Bats.
No, not Biden. Not Biden. Just type in June 14th birthday. Biden isn't that. I don't think Biden's June 14th.
Does he have a birthday? He shouldn't.
Yeah, the mem break, Stephen, we're not going to break that until Sunday no matter what. I even put it on the thing. That will break on Sunday after the Super Bowl. That's going to be our Sunday break. The other break, the card break, is the one I'd like to push right now. The mem break will be a big one, but he doesn't remember if he does. Oh, Dave.
Touche.
I love it.
That's a fact.
But yeah, so we need 11 more spots filled. But we have, like I said, I know some of them. Pull up the team list again on the mem break if you can, Caroline.
This or what everyone has? This?
No, go to the website. No, it's up there. Go back from there. All right. Chris V will end up in taking the Cowboys, I would assume. I'm thinking the Packers will get claimed by somebody. Jets and Eagles will end up claimed for sure. Steven hasn't claimed his Titans yet.
Because he's trying to decide.
I know, he's trying to decide. I hear you. Oh, wow, Kyle. 51st dates. That's
Yeah.
a 51st dates reference. Love it.
Oh. I always forget the name of that movie. Exactly. Gotta just do it, right, Kyle? Got you, Steven. Got those in there. Thank you, Steven.
Anything else happened while I was...
Steven got two spots in this.
Oh, did he? Thank you, Steven. Dane asked about the dice rolls. Did he get dice rolls? Or was he planning to?
He just said, thank you for answering my question. He was just...
Curious. Curious on the dice rolls. Yeah, dice rolls are fun. They can be... And we added a pull box so that every spin you get some... Every roll you win no matter what, in a sense. That's right. Buy the prizes. It's way better than the fair, though. Way better than the fair. Steven got 22 and 28. 28 is one of my favorites, too. And thank you guys all for the likes, too, tonight. That helps a ton. Likes make a difference. But Jared made these, too. So Jared makes these, or Jared can make these. If anybody wants one, I asked for him to make mine. Kind of special. I kind of like it. Thank you, Jared, for that. They're pretty darn sturdy, I think. They'll hold a graded card pretty easy. Yeah, they do. That thing ain't going nowhere. Yep, now it did. I pushed on it pretty hard there. These are sturdy though compared to them other ones. They're a lot, and they're strong. They're strong too. These are pretty sweet. So talk to Casual Fishing / Jared G, and he can make those for you. Yeah, it is. It's very cool. I'm really happy with it. I like mine. I like mine a lot. Jared did a good job. He comes sprinting over to the house. He said, "When are you going live?" And I had my phone on the charger. And then I heard a knock at the door. And he goes, "I got this stuff done for you." He was pretty jacked to give it to me. So thank you for that. But those are sweet. Those are sweet. I remember there was a time, Dave, this is no
He's
kidding.
a casual fisher.
Remember when we had the Aberdeen Pheasants in Aberdeen, the minor league baseball team? Jared would go to Wiley and go fishing, and they'd put tags on the fish, like with free tickets to a game and stuff like that. I would go fishing at Wiley. I would never catch a damn fish, period, let alone one with a tag. And I'd go with Jared, and it would be 5 minutes in, he'd have a fish with a tag on it to go to a free game. It was so annoying. It was so annoying, the amount of fish that kid caught. Oh, he used to catch fish all the time. Everywhere we'd go, he'd catch fish.
He was in to say hi.
He was with the ball and chain tonight, I think, Steven. I think he was with the ball and chain.
He was with his lady, Steven. Not everybody
Easy.
thinks that.
Did you just read Kyle's post?
No, I was reading Jared.
Oh. That's funny. Steven said he will be tomorrow night. Kids going to the grandparents tomorrow. Oh, wait, Steven, are you just going to be with the lady, or are you going to be doing with what Kyle said? Either or. I mean, congrats. Carrie's been lost. She's over here. She barely has her eyes open. I don't know why she's so tired. Steven's taking the wife downtown. That's all right. You need nights like that once in a while. And next week, guys, I don't know if you noticed on the Facebook or the eBay, but we do not have a break next Tuesday. I can guarantee you there will not be a break during the week. We may do one on the weekend, an eBay break. We might. I can't even guarantee we're going to do that. Order come in. Derek, are you in here? You're getting a mini helmet. Derek, we got your order for a mini helmet. Huh?
I clicked it like as it was coming in. That's
Oh.
why it didn't make a noise.
Derek, give us a number 1 through 10. I don't know where Anthony went. Anthony is in Minnesota right now at a card tournament. Anthony is a big poker player. He loves his Texas Hold'em. But he's at a tournament in Minnesota.
If it takes tomorrow or breaks tomorrow, I'll take what he gets.
I hope Steven has fun. Absolutely. Nice to get out of town once in a while and go do some stuff. Like I said, next weekend we are only breaking one night on the weekend. We might go live and do some hanging out and stuff, but I'm probably going to slow it down to one night a week in the off season just because.
Is Derek here?
Kyle, I would...
He's still busy buying spots. That's why he's
Oh.
not.
Derek bought another spot in the big break. Thank you for that, Derek. In the XR Hobby No Huddle break. I was actually getting nervous. I hadn't seen Derek tonight. I wondered if he was okay.
He comes in all quietly.
He does. Normally, Derek is extremely quiet. 7. Normally, Derek is extremely quiet until we're at the end of the night when everybody's gone, and then Derek will chatter.
And then he chats with us.
Derek is a little on the bashful side with a big group.
No, he's just upset you didn't get any more of that Leaf baseball.
Oh, he wants more Leaf Draft blaster boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's upset you didn't get that in yet.
Yeah,
That's why he's been
That's
so
probably
quiet.
why Nate's not watching tonight. Nate was
He's
tired,
upset
and
about
if
it,
we had
too.
some new Leaf Draft, he'd be excited about it. Number 7, he said?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I believe so, Kyle. Yes, I believe so.
Here's number 7. Let's move some of this back a little bit, just so I have a little more room.
Derek W. starting his mini helmet collection.
I like the minis. We do have full size too, but obviously them are really expensive, and them are probably better served in the breaks. But Carrie,
Yes, what do you
where did I
looking
put
for?
my knife?
Check your...
Got it.
Okay.
Did you watch that break, Derek, with the baseball cards?
Wasn't he in here?
I couldn't remember if he was in here or not.
I've sold 3 of those so far, he said.
Yeah, Anthony loves his top 5-star baseball. Okay, Derek, good luck with your mini helmet. I did watch one of these opened last night. We actually had these yesterday. Release day wasn't until today, but they made sure we had them a day early. And I thought about even going live last night and didn't. But I did watch somebody else open some, and they are some pretty cool helmets in there. There are some pretty cool helmets. And it's a very similar name list to the name that we had on the jerseys last week. So, good luck to you, Derek. We're going to start with this one, and I don't know who it is. I don't even know the helmet. Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp. That must be for the South Carolina Gamecocks, I would assume. Sterling Sharp. Does it... At least it's a lunar eclipse. Not a big name there, but... Yeah. I don't know, does it... Trying to see if there's an authentic... Oh, right here. Back here. Beckett. Beckett authentication on the Sterling Sharp for Derek. Sterling Sharp, South Carolina. That's the first one I seen that was a college helmet. All the other ones I watched last night were...
Yeah, I didn't know they.
I seen some camos. I seen a Christian McCaffrey camo. That one was sweet. What else was there last night? Kenny Pickett, Steelers. That was the white one just like this. The Lunar Eclipse alternate.
Are NILs in this stuff?
I don't think so, Steven. Pull up the list again, would you?
Um,
I hope not. I actually can't stand NIL. Oh, but Steven wants NIL in there. All right, here is the checklist on this. Aaron Donald, Aaron Rodgers, Adrian Peterson, AJ Terrell, Alex Smith, Alvin Kamara, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Andre Johnson, Bo Jackson, Charles Woodson, Chris Godwin, Christian McCaffrey, Christian Okoye, Dick Vermeil, Cooper Rush, Curtis Samuel, Darius Slay, DeAndre Hopkins, Deion Sanders, Derek Brooks, Derwin James, Deshaun Watson, Devontae Smith, DJ Moore, Doug Flutie, Drake London, Drew Brees, Eddie George, Eli Manning, Emmanuel Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Eric Dickerson, George Kittle, George Pickens, Herschel Walker, Hines Ward, Isaac Bruce, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Jalen Phillips, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Jerome Bettis, Joe Theismann, John Elway, John Riggins, Jonathan Taylor, Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Kenny Pickett, Kirk Cousins, Kurt Warner, Kyle Pitts, LaDainian Tomlinson, Lawrence Taylor, Marcus Allen, Mark Ingram, Marshall Faulk, Matt Ryan, McCole Hardman, Michael Vick, Mike Rozier, Neil Smith, Nick Bosa, Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Willis, Peyton Manning, Randy Moss, Ray Lewis, Rich Gannon, Rod Woodson, Roger Staubach, Ron Jaworski, Roquan Smith, Russell Wilson, Ryan Tannehill, Saquon Barkley, Sterling Sharp, Steve Atwater, Steve Owens, T. Higgins, Terrace Marshall, Terry Bradshaw, Scary Terry, Thurman Thomas, Tom Brady, Tony Dorsett, Trayvon Diggs, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Troy Aikman, Troy Smith, Tua, Tyreek Hill. This one amazes me that he's in here. Tyrion Davis-Price for the Niners, and then Warren Moon, Warren Sapp, and Zach Wilson. That's our list on the minis. But yes, Derek getting a Gamecocks helmet. Sterling Sharp. That's the first one that I watched that was college. But yeah, pretty decent list there. Pretty decent list there. They're about the only 3 Titans I think you'd want right now, ain't it, Steven? Yeah, you could. You are correct on that. I mean, I guess, of course, Derrick Henry would be good, but... Oh, Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, there's a few other Titans out there that would be nice. But 3 for your team is not bad. Some teams have more, some teams have less. Henry, Burks, CJ. Yeah, I could see Simmons. Simmons and Burks and Henry. Some of them older guys, they've got so much stuff out there already. I'm at a point where if it's somebody that's no longer playing, I'm so weird about that. Like, once they play for so long, their stuff gets so overloaded almost.
Yeah, a lot of them do. Just it's
But-
easier to get.
Yeah, like Joe, like I said, Joe Montana. There was a time when I just thought anything Joe Montana would be so fun to have, and now when you look around, he's in everything. I mean, they overdone it. I mean, he's
Yeah.
overdone it. It's like, Joe, stop. Do everybody a favor that currently is a fan of you and stop signing your name. Just tell people you're busy.
Yeah.
But he's cool, Joe, so.
The dog's gonna decide who's gonna win the Super Bowl.
Is this the dog from... No, this dog's going to go get up something to eat. Oh, there's... How many dogs are there?
4. 5. I don't know.
So how do we... I don't know. Oh, I gotta get this pack of pink from here. But we do have, like I said, we still have that break up on in the back. I don't anticipate it filling, but... I don't anticipate it filling, but I hope it does. I don't think it's going to be tonight, but... We are still open for personals or dice rolls or anything like that, too. If it does fill tonight, we will break it, obviously, but... Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in there. It is a big, big break. I'd probably, and I try to make it so that everybody has an opportunity, but that's one of them where it's crazy as it... Oh, looks like the Eagles are winning. I don't know.
According to that.
We're a ways, Anthony. You'll have to talk to Kerry on that, Stephen, because that Jacoby Myers, as far as I'm concerned, he ain't even a 4th-string receiver on a good roster. I tell her that all the time. I can't stand him. But he is a Patriot, and Kerry loves all of them. And that jersey you got was actually a nice jersey, too. Like, it was a nice jersey. Player could be different, but the
That's
jersey
the only
itself was
Patriot
nice.
They have in there. In that one.
I thought Bledsoe was in there, too.
I don't think so, was it?
Oh, I thought he was. Maybe he wasn't. Yeah. Virtual deck of cards. Or virtual. That break. I tried to do... We'd have probably been better off, honestly, if I'd have said 200 a spot, you get 4 teams, 8 people. That would have filled faster. On the big break.
This one?
This one, yeah, with all the stuff in the background. Because I know, like, when it's this far from being full, people don't claim spots because they're, well, I don't know when it's going to break.
Yeah,
and so
they're
nobody,
waiting
they
for it
wait for it to fill.
Yeah.
And I get it, because I would do, honest to God, I'd do the same damn thing. You wait, and then it never goes nowhere because everybody's waiting.
Yeah.
That's why they never fill until we go live either, is because everybody gets to talking, and then once they realize, oh, it will go, then everybody starts getting spots.
Yep.
Which is fine, but... Like the other night, what break was that? That was a big men break too, wasn't it? No, that was a pick your team break we did on something. And there was like 6 teams left, and then we were going to start raffling
I thought
teams.
that was the mem break. You
No.
did the PYT.
It was, but we did a PYT with every team last week. I can't remember. Oh, it was Spectra.
Oh.
But we did, and then once we were going to start raffling or putting teams together and doing a duck race or something, then it was like bang, 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 bang. All
Yeah.
6 of them sold within 5 minutes. It was kind of crazy how that happened, actually. Grab a deck of cards and start dealing. But them spots are filling. I mean, there's how many spots are left? Like 20-ish? Just count the ones that are taken. $22-ish. Yeah, the multi-sport jerseys are under memorabilia. Those are the alt multi-sports. Carrie, did you move those? No, they're right there.
Just push them off to the side.
We only have 2 of the multi-sports. They look like that.
Kyle is getting another spot.
Kyle just got another spot in the break. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you, as always. All of you. I hope you guys know that. Yes, Stephen. The multi-sports are $149, Jared. And then we do have the, we have more jerseys and stuff too. We got some gold boxes. We have some currents. $149 Flutie 7GG. I felt like there was something else. Oh, we got new baseball bats in. That's the other thing. Baseball bats, baseball jerseys. Jared, are you a hockey fan? And if you guys want to split one of those, let us know. We'll just take it off the site, and I'll have you guys Venmo for that. It's easier than making a whole new listing and putting a half and a half. Stephen Anthony's the type that would do them both if you wanted to do one. I know how he is. A bit, yeah, Jared says. Wow. Okay, okay.
Hockey's one of those sports that I can't watch unless I'm watching in person, really. I had fun when I went to a Minnesota Wild game.
I think the Wild game would be fun. I was never a big fan of hockey. I went to some...
Do the first one.
He'll open the first one and he won't hit one, and then he'll go, yeah, I'll split the next one. But if anybody wants to split one of those, you just got to let us know, and then we'll have you Venmo out. We'll take one off the site. We'll just do that on Venmo. It's a lot quicker and a lot smoother that way. It's up to you guys. I hope we pull a signed Julio out of there.
Oh, my everything in the picture.
Hold on. I gotta take my phone out to the barn and put all the horses in the picture too. I got that, Anthony. Jared, if you're doing the other half, you can do PayPal. You do PayPal. Yep, just send the split to PayPal, Jared. Anthony's came in, so we just need yours yet. And we'll rip it. PayPal or Venmo, either or.
Oh. That was a lot of dings on my phone.
What was his phone dinging?
I don't know. Why was your phone dinging?
Oh, I'm sure. I wonder if Steven was messaging him or something.
You telling him, come on over. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
So,
This. I might just start crying.
yep, 75, Jared, sorry. 74.50. That's, yeah, to be exact. Yes, Anthony's right. 74.50. These are the multi-sports. I hope there's a soccer Erling Haaland. Nobody claims soccer. What if there's a soccer? Does that just go to the house or what?
Is that an option?
I don't know. I don't know. Is there? I don't even know if there's a list for this.
Is this...
No, soccer's where it's at, D. Soccer is where it's at.
I am so marking that you just said those words.
It is though. As far as look at how the cards sell in soccer. I mean, we're gonna break some eminence. We can't. We have a hard time filling a $52 random spot break, but we're gonna do some eminence. You get 2 cards out of the pack, and it's gonna be about $3,500 a spot. Who's in? Kyle, it's actually just called football. Mm-hmm. They're sold out. Can't even see them anymore. Can't even see the list anymore. Football. Yeah, football.
Jared sent you.
Oh, we're good?
Yep.
Okay, so football, Erling Haaland and Pele and who's the other good ones? Not the guy you don't like. I know that. You can't stand that Ronaldo character.
No.
Carrie don't like him. I want Mbappe. That's the guy I like.
Mbappe's probably
That's-
one of the... He's
That's
like
one of
the
my
up and
favorites.
coming-
Didn't he get the golden boot?
Yeah, he'll put Cristiano Ronaldo to shame.
All right. So this is a multi-sport. Okay, so NFL. Steven found a checklist on it. Right there. I don't know if that'll have a list on it or not. Who's getting what? Nope, not there. Just X out of it.
Okay. Whoops, I didn't want
Ah, you're
to.
closing both. Steven, you don't have to put it in there. There's only 2 of these. Don't even put it on there. Don't even put it on there. There's only 2 of these, and then it'll just push everything else farther down. Thunder Pass. I remember that's the horse that ran through the rail, right? 10 yards before the finish. I remember that, Jared. I can't believe you remember that. He was a 7 that day. I still remember that. Thunder Pass. Can't remember who the jockey was. Russ something. R something. Anyway, don't matter.
Here's... No, that's one.
Make sure that... Go to Facebook and make sure that one post is still pinned to the top. Okay, who is getting... You, the kid, is in that. Oh. I have a hard time believing Julio's not in there if he's on the box. That is the right Julio, right? Is my messenger working correctly? I can't read all these messages. Things are happening too fast.
I have baseball and NBA and casuals, and Jared said I got NFL and hockey. And then Jared said anything else is a dice roll.
Trying to look at Steven's photo so I can see the... So Anthony is getting baseball and NBA.
Yep, that's what
Jared
he
gets NFL and hockey. Okay, that is taking too long to load on the computer. And not... I mean, my goodness. Steven, you looked at the 2022 checklist. That's the 2022 checklist you sent. This is 2023. This is the 2023. All right. Good luck to you, gentlemen. There's a John Morant rookie Beckett 9 on my website, or on my thing right now, by the way, if anybody's a John Morant lover. It is. Oh my gosh, no way! It's a 49ers Jeff Garcia. I know that signature.
Shut up.
That is sweet. This is the guy we sat by at the Denver Broncos game. Jeff Garcia. I knew the signature as soon as I seen it. That is sick. Jared, I want to buy that from you. I want to buy this from you. That is sick.
That is so cool. We have to send him a picture.
Jared, this one is for bids. I would buy this one in a heartbeat. If you look back on my Facebook from back in September, we sat next to him at the 49ers game. He is a blast.
He was super fun.
He is a blast. That is freaking cool.
That is so awesome.
I knew as soon as I seen the signature who that was.
I wasn't even looking when you opened, and then I looked.
Jared, I'm sure Anthony's messaging you too. If you guys get something worked out, great. If not, we would be interested in that. We would be interested in that.
That's so awesome. Okay, I was just.
Jared, Jared, it's up to you, Jared. But if you want to, if it is something you're interested in, yeah, okay, let's talk.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. I would, even if you wanted to trade that in for a new mystery box, we can do that. We can get you a current player or a current star or...
We'll have to put that in a shadow box with a printed picture of you and him.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
$1.75 more. No, that Jeff Garcia is sick. I love that. That is awesome.
So awesome.
That is one of the few that I would actually buy for myself. I don't buy my own stuff very often, but I would buy the Jeff Garcia. I would buy the Jeff Garcia. Congratulations, Jared, for real. And we do have current star boxes. We do have current star boxes. We have gold boxes, and then we have just a box. Could be any jersey, but Jared, if you wanted one of the mystery boxes or gold or a current player, I'd do that trade for the Jeff Garcia. You could take a shot at another guy. Plus, I'd throw in a pack of cards. You let me know. We can chat. I do like the Garcia.
Jared's over there thinking away.
Oh, I do. I like that. Because I would put that picture of me and him together in the stadium with it.
That would be so cool. What he said for what?
For your Garcia, I said, if you want to trade and get a new box, I'll take the Garcia and I'll throw in a box of cards too, or a pack of cards, or a cello, or a hanger, or anything like that. knew as soon as I seen his signature who it was too. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Because even I was like, I know who this is. Your eyes, I could tell you were like, who?
No, I wasn't
Oh.
looking, and I looked over, and then I was like, I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
Okay, Anthony, how do we split? Let me think. Yeah, you go ahead and think. You go ahead and think. Steven, if you guys wanted to split, make sure. Hey, Carrie, can you go to the website? We got to take one of those off. Yeah. And then the current player boxes are nice. The gold boxes, I have not opened any of the gold boxes yet, but the current player boxes are nice. Or you can get a mini helmet too, Jared. I'd throw in a mini helmet instead if you wanted to trade for a jersey. But then again, those are random too. You might keep getting Niners stuff. You might end up getting the whole show up here. You might own 605 Sports. Jared said he don't care for the minis. True at Anthony Scarborough. I think I missed it. So we only have one more of those left, right?
Right.
And if they take it, make sure it comes off the site right away. I don't know how much a dot box of XR would be to discount. I'd have to look at comps on that. Oh, no way. Josh Allen jersey, Jared says, no way. It's Jeff Garcia. There's a difference. I would love to. If I had a Josh Allen jersey, we could talk about it. But I cannot guarantee one of those. If I could, I'd be a lot richer man. And don't forget, guys, Jared does make these. Casual fishing. He made this. So if you guys want some of your own, I know some of you, I told Jared already, Steven's name is Captain's Cards and Coins. If anybody wants one of these made for their own stands, talk to Jared. He can, you guys seen him on Messenger earlier. He can take care of that for you. He can get you colors and stuff. He's got to order colors sometimes, but I seen your half come in, Steven. It just came in. Remember the Dirty Bird dance, Carrie? I can do it still. The Dirty Bird? Jamal Anderson did it?
No.
Yeah, that's back when Gary Anderson was missing field goals and Morton Anderson was drilling them. Ask a Vikings fan. Ask a Vikings fan. All right. Gary Anderson was perfect that year. He hadn't missed a field goal all year. And then it was the NFC Championship, I think.
I remember that.
And he missed against the Falcons. I do, because the Niners beat the Packers. The Niners beat the Packers, and the next week the Falcons housed them. Chris Chandler, I think, was the quarterback of the Falcons at that time. Chris Chandler. Oh, I used to have so many of his cards out of like Pacific private stock and stuff like that. Chris Chandler. Is our babysitter's name really the real Slim Slady? Sadie? Okay, she's cooler than I thought. Oh, God. Okay, Anthony's payment just come through. Oh, God. I love his comment on that. Did you see it?
Yeah. Then homie.
Did he really? I didn't know he did. I didn't know he got busted like that. Steven says, let's do this. He's ready. He must.
He wants to see another cool jersey. I hope it ain't another one you like.
All right. Anthony's got NBA and MLB. Steven's got hockey and NFL. This one is. I don't think that's NFL. Holy shit. I know who this is, and you do too. It's Jose Canseco. Baseball for the A's. For the Athletics. Jose Canseco.
McCutcheon.
Not McCutcheon, no.
Boring, he says. That ain't boring. I like it.
These baseball jerseys feel different.
Oh, it does kind of look like that in probably on the camera.
These feel different. Like half nice.
That's the sleeping gown.
Well, congratulations, Anthony, on the baseball. I might wear that at the next poker tournament, he says. Steven, you and Anthony splitting jerseys. That's 2 bad ones for Steven in a row. Him and Anthony splitting jerseys. Steven lost the last time they did one too, I think. Can't remember. I can't remember if they did or didn't. I thought that was Steven and Anthony, though. Might have been Steven and Derek, too. No, not Prism. He's got to have Mosaic. Steven, I was looking for myself. Steven's a Mosaic guy, I think. Right, Steven? Jared makes these like I think he 3D prints them. I don't know what the actual material is, but you ain't breaking them. All right. Anthony, you didn't have to do that. Steven, would you rather have this or this? I mean, you're not going to get this one, but you're going to get one like it. Oh, Jared. That ain't going to be his jersey very long.
He just showed her a screenshot. She ain't listening.
But I don't know why you even showed it to her, Jared. It ain't going to be yours.
Mosaic, he said.
That's what I thought. You got to show her your new... Jared, you don't even know what your new jersey is yet. It's still in the box down here. Still in the box.
Kyle.
What'd he say?
That's not what you woke her up for, be honest.
Wow. Look how good I did that one. All right, these are for Steven.
It wasn't Josh Allen.
Good luck, Steven. We have Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson, Cam Akers. I about said Tutu Atwell.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes on the National Pride, Laramie Tunsil, Robert Quinn, Damian Pierce, rookie, Roger McCreary, rookie, a Justin Tucker green, Trevor Lawrence pink, Kenny Galladay pink, a Len Dawson pink, Tony Gonzalez, and our silver on the back is actually a decent silver for the Vikings. National Pride, J. Jeff, not a bad. Cello. Steven, those are for you. You've tried twice really hard. Anthony bought that for you. He actually sent that over. So thank Anthony for being a good sport. And you as well for always being a good sport. You get your butt kicked sometimes and you're the first one to say, hey, nobody's fault. That's how it goes. Jared says, looks even better in a card stand. The J. Jeff. It does, don't it? Ooh. Steven's always a good sport. J. Jeff in the card stand. It's beauty. Actually, my favorite card, of course. Let's put that one on the card stand. Jared, what do we got to get for this jersey now? Let's get this discussed.
You're gonna wait to talk about it later.
Sunshine. You damn right, sunshine. What? What, Steven? You're going to have to elaborate, Steven. With your retracted message, you're going to have to elaborate.
Okay, we still have spots left for this break that is up right now, actually. the stuff he has in the background there. 1, 2, 3. Quite a few of them left here yet, but updated correctly. Yeah. Okay. So this is the one. All this stuff back here, the helmets, the mini helmets, and the XR, and the Mosaic No Huddle, the score, and then the select draft picks. What? Sorry, and then all of these as well. I was reading Jared's message, sorry.
Jared said give away the blue holders.
Yeah, he said, I will get you more. Do a couple giveaways, he said.
These are nice. So
These are very interesting to look at.
I can't get over how durable they are. Like the other ones that we have, you could snap them like if you wanted to.
What?
Not these ones.
I want to know what this is.
Well, he'd tell you, but it's patented. It's code.
Oh, yeah, it's patented.
It's
huh?
patented. Patented. Jared's got a patent on it.
Well, I mean, that's great.
They are nice, though. Like I gotta, like my favorite card in my whole collection. I gotta put it up.
So you can show them off a little.
Yeah, this is my favorite card right now. I don't know why. I'm not even a Jalen Waddle fan, but I just absolutely love that thing. I just love it. Y'all know I love cards numbered to 4. My colors are green and black. Cameron's in love with Jalen Waddle, and you know Cameron likes something, so I have to.
Correct.
And select die cuts. Them are my favorite. I did put some on eBay, though. All the ones that I had doubles of. But I keep all my other die cuts. I just love select die cuts. What'd he say?
He doesn't think the holder will work on the Garcia jersey, unfortunately.
No, I don't think it will either, Jared.
But maybe you could get something that will, Jared.
I gotta get it more this way, because...
Just teasing.
No, I love the... I do like these stands, though. I mean, they ain't going nowhere.
Cool.
They are not gonna go nowhere. Jared wants to send some of these out. They are nice, durable sons of guns. But yeah, we can send them with anybody that orders something, Jared. You bet. Especially them blue ones. Because
Yeah,
what
that's what he said to blue ones.
what was his
Titans colors.
who's the singer? Keith Urban. Because blue ain't my color.
Yeah.
So
Blue and check.
blue ain't my color, so we can give this away. Because blue. Steven, is George still singing at your place?
When was, or what was that again?
He was listening to Baby's Gotten Good at Goodbye today.
Oh.
He was listening to Baby's Gotten Good at Goodbye. Little George. How can you not love George?
That's true.
See, I like his pure country songs. Those ones are good. Where the sidewalk ends and the road begins. We said goodbye on a cold, dark night. I'm not afraid to go. You bet I'm not.
I like some
See?
of this super glue too.
I could do a little George. When I was little, that song would come on. I'd watch it on TV. My mom would be watching the show, or my dad would be watching the movie. I'd get my little white guitar out, and I'd go to strumming. Granted, I wasn't really strumming because it had buttons that you push to make the music, but I was a strumming. You betcha.
George is not still singing at Stevens, he said, or whatever you asked him.
Who'd you move on to, Steven? Somebody just ordered something.
Well, they want a blue stand. There, W.
Derek said he's going to check out your stands, Jared.
He's kicking George even though he said a song
Derek,
word.
you're getting this one for sure. You're getting that one for sure, and then you get your pick out of the new box. Brand new box. This one should have a hit in it. It has not been messed with yet. It should have a hit in it. 1 through 6 on either side. And we will go down that far. And Derek, you're getting one of these. Jared said he wants you to have one.
It's Buffalo Bills color.
You can let us know if you like them. If you like them and you want them made a certain way, talk to Jared. He will get them done. Need to be a little darker blue for the Bills, no? Or is
Yeah.
this right?
No, I would say
I don't know.
darker.
Jared would know
I
better.
don't know.
He's got all the Bill stuff. But if it was a little bit darker and then you could put the red up here, I don't know. Maybe that's more work than you want it to be too, Jared. That much color, but I'll tell you, I'm really happy with mine. I'm really happy with mine. Thank you for that. Oop, I knocked my XR box down back there.
Wait, that doesn't want to stay up there very well.
No, I don't. Well, the boxes are arched in the middle.
Yeah.
But Derek, if you're in here, you get this one, and then you get your pick, 1 through 6, on the left or the right side.
I think this one blue color is a different one. That's probably not it.
Huh?
This one.
He makes those at home. Jared makes these at home. He's got a machine at home that he does this with.
I'm gonna have to send Jared a message. I have a little project, if it's doable.
What is for what?
Me and Brenda said we think we needed to find somebody with a 3D printer to make toodles for Jimmy.
Oh,
'Cause
pick
you
a
can't
fat
find
one. Any is
nothing.
fine. Okay, I am going to pick for you the second one down on the left. I feel like that one has always been the good one out of these boxes. We will see. We will see. We'll do that one last. And don't forget, Derek, you're getting a handy-dandy stand as well. Thank you again, Derek. I did not see you in the eBay break tonight, Derek. I was a little bit worried about you, my friend. The only colors we have right now, Derek, are the blues. But we can send you one of these and you can see if you like them.
Jared just said,
Oh,
Derek, I can do red as well.
nice.
Let me know.
Yeah, we'll send you one and then you can play with it, see if it's something you like, and then you and Jared can come up with something. But we'll throw one of those your way. All right, we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Zeke Elliott, Dan Marino, Leonard Fournette, Aaron Rodgers on the Super Bowl MVP, Khalil Mack, Kyle Hamilton rookie, Brian Cook, Keontae Ingram, Tony Romo on the green, a Joe Green on the pink, Terry Bradshaw on the pink, Chris Olave pink,
Nice.
Peyton Manning, and a Travis Kelce Mosaic Touchdown Masters. Not terrible on that cello. Not terrible at all. I think I just now caught on to what Steven said earlier. I just now caught on to it. And now it's funny, actually. I think I know now.
It was taking you this long. Huh?
Yeah. Well, it's been eating at me. I was thinking, what was Steven trying to say? And now I think I got it. And yes, I think it's pretty funny. Yes, it does, Jared. That's why I think I like that so much. That card is why I want. Oh yes, see, we have rookie on top and a cello. That can normally be a good thing. The cellos we've had with the rookie on top are used.
Steven just
Yeah,
busts out
Steven,
laughing
I am
now.
sorry. I just now caught it. I caught it now. I was thinking, what is he talking about? And now I got it. So, yes, you're funny. Chris Olave, Warren Sapp, Fred Taylor, Justin Tucker, Brett Favre, Nick Bosa, Trayvon Walker, Jaquan Brisker, a Fletcher Cox Mosaic. Come on. I got it. Oh, there's a good one. Trevor Lawrence Green. Derek, I will scale some of these up. Oh, yeah. At least we got him a Buffalo Bill. Jim Kelly Pink. Devontae Smith Pink. And a Skylar Thompson Rookie Pink. A Matt Stafford Will to Win. And a Jonathan Taylor Bang Mosaic. Put that Jim Kelly in a top loader, Carrie. Okay, give it to me. There's his Bills guy. Bills in a top loader. There it is. Get the deal out the back. Hit that light, would you? Ooh, tattoo.
Which one is it?
The third one. Nope. Third one. Yep, that one. There. And we get a little shadow, but the Devontae Smith is super, super nice. Derek, I will scale these for anything that you want scaled for you. Oh, and Derek, by the way, the last package we sent you, we still hadn't scaled some of your cards. You have a Sam Howell Genesis here with us right now that we were going to send to grade. Or we were checking over to grade, but the centering was a little bit sideways. I don't know if it's something you'd still want to send or not. But if you are wondering where that is, that will be coming to you on your next shipment. But we do have your other cards to grade. We're going to send off early next week now. That's going to be a for sure thing. So I will be contacting everybody to do that as well. But thank you, Derek. We will put all this up for you. There's still another hanger, there's still more of the blues. If anybody wants any of those.
Okay. How bad is it? Derek wants to know him.
Let me grab it.
He's
Let me grab it.
He's gonna grab it. I can't wait to tell Sadie what you just said when we saw that.
What, that she's even cooler now?
Is our babysitter's name really Sadie? Yeah. She's even cooler than I thought now.
She is, though. Alright,
So
I haven't looked at this in a minute now.
Was there another MLB that you kept as well, or no?
Yes. Hold on, Derek, and I'll tell you exactly what we have of yours that's currently... We have a Spencer Torkelson of yours. Okay, so...
Stephen K. would like a mosaic hanger when you're done.
It is just a little bit off right there. You can see on the M. It is a little sideways of the M. Not much. I'm thinking you'd probably still get a 9, 9.5. And judging by the surface of the card, which the surface is about perfect, other than there is one little spot, and you can't even see it on here, but it is right there, little indentation. It's not on the edges, it's just on the top corner of the card. And it, like I call them BB spots. That's what I call them, is BB spots. They're even smaller than that. It looks like almost like with a sharp pen, or not a sharp pen, but like a ballpoint pen. Like if it got pressed on there just lightly and left a little tiny indent. But sometimes that's enough to kick you out of getting a 10, drop you down to a 9, 9.5. With a rookie Genesis, sometimes the raw value is worth more than if it was graded a 9. So that's why I didn't know if that's something you still want to send in. I personally, I love my slabbed cards. I'll take slabbed cards over regular cards any day just because they're protected better. So it's something I would still consider sending in. But it's a personal preference thing. It really is. It really is a personal preference thing. Your entire list that we currently have for you is counting the Genesis. Counting the Genesis, you have Jamar Chase, Micah Parsons, Joe Burrow, Treylon Burks, Jalen Hurts, Sauce Gardner, Tom Brady, Spencer Torkelson, Patrick Mahomes, and Tyler Boyd. That's what we have for you. We have the Tyler Boyd Spectra on card auto. Steven wants a hanger. He said he don't care which one. We'll just grab right off the top. All right, Steven, you're getting a stand with your Titan Blue. Send it, Derek said. Okay, we will send it, Derek. Absolutely. Steven's hanger. We've got Marcus Mariota, DeAndre Swift, Dawson Knox, Miles Sanders, Derek Carr, Rashad Penny. And then our rookies, we have Sauce Gardner on the debut, Logan Thomas, Josh Allen on the National Pride. We've pulled several of those tonight. Jamison Williams, rookie. A Kyer Elam, rookie. A Wan'Dale Robinson, rookie. David Ojabo, rookie. My goodness, there's a lot of them. You don't see many of the Ojabos. Jordan Davis, silver for the Eagles. John Elway on the orange. Clinton Portis on the orange. I think this is a second Peyton Manning orange we pulled for Steven. I've said it both times with the Tennessee orange in the background.
I love the orange ones.
The oranges are my favorite too. And an Alec Pierce, rookie orange. Nick Chubb and a Thunder Lane Najee. Not a bad hanger, Steven. Not huge, but not bad. Had the Peyton Manning that you like. And Steven is getting one of these as well. Thank you, Steven. Let us know what you think. Give Jared some positive feedback or negative feedback, whatever he needs. Whatever you think he needs on it. I really like mine. I think you guys will too. They're durable little boogers. There's your... Do we have a did we have a Titan in there at all? No, we didn't. I think that would look good in Titan Blue, though. I really do. Thank you, Steven. Steven's going to need a whole bunch of them to set a whole bunch of Henrys in there. Did you see his set on Select?
He's got a nice...
Yes, that's one of the most beautiful rainbows I've seen. Steven's actual rainbow out of Select is what inspired me to go after my Kittle one. Yes. I've kind of gotten a little oh, here, Carrie. For Steven. I've gotten a little bit stagnant on my Kittle set. I wish I had more of it, but it's getting to that point now where I did see a couple of the 100s now the Optic 100's coming out of the retail pack boxes, so maybe you'll start seeing some of those. Steven, I feel for you on your Black Pandora. I cannot believe that guy is so stiff on that thing. If you know it's going to a good home, I sell cards like they're kids, right? If they're going to a good home, let them go. No, not kids, horses I'm referring to, guys, in all honesty. They're going to good homes. But I think you guys will like these. I mean, I love mine. I love mine. I think they're beautiful. The stars with the Henry. Stars. What do we have? Rocket? No, we don't have a stars.
I don't think so.
No, yeah, we do. The purple stars. Steven sent the purple stars to us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those hundreds are cool too. Because those only come out of retail, don't they, Steven? I think they only come out of the retail packs. There's still 2 more of these left if anybody else wants to do anything. If not, we can hang out and continue chatting. I do like to chat.
You could put Pierre and his SDSU jersey in that, in one of those blue ones.
Just Stars, the new retail parallel. Okay. Because we have purple stars. I'm pretty sure Steven sent us the purple stars. But we were missing what? Cracked ice. Okay. Okay. Looks similar to Rocket and Fire, he said. I do get a kick out of our numbers. They keep changing. We go down to 4 and then up to 8 or 9. And again, guys, feel free to share the group. Invite people. If you're in our group, you can invite people. Like I said, I have no intention of oh, I bet it would be a cool logo match. I have no intention of trying to go live for 8 hours a day and doing breaks all day long, but I would really like it for your guys' sake if when we did a break and put up a nice break like the one tonight, that we could, everybody gets a spot and we could fill it within 3 hours after we go live or put it up. That would be super cool. I think everybody would enjoy that. It'd be a lot more fun. You wouldn't have to be buying 4 or 5 spots in a break to fill the darn thing. You could participate in more. And I know some of you have, what's that? Are you looking at Steven's thing?
No.
Oh. Are you worried we skipped somebody?
Yeah.
Carrie's checking the queue. I don't think we skipped anybody.
Not for the...
Oh, you forgot to write somebody's spot down. Yeah, well, you can check that. That's easy enough. I know you have that one down. I remember watching you type it in.
I was just making sure I put them on the... That's what I was checking.
Maybe. What I should do is, rather than put up single, I want to just give everybody a chance in some of these hobby boxes, though. That's why I did a single team one. But maybe I did just put too much in it. But I just hate when we do one break like that and we gotta ship, and the shipping cost is half the cost of what the whole thing is, too,
Yeah.
So maybe we'd be better to do like a hobby box break and just keep them divisionals for now until we get a few more, because we could have done a Mosaic no huddle divisional for $45 or $50 a spot, and we could probably filled that tonight and done it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The only thing is when, like I said, when it's too small of a break and the spots are, like for example, if we did a 32 teamer on this, I mean, the spots would have had to be, because every team's going to get a card out of this. Most times, every team's going to get a card. Whether it be a hit card or not is one thing, but they're going to get some base cards. So you're going to have to ship. I mean, every team's going to get one. So you're going to ship 32 packages. And some of you are in the eBay break or by personal, so it's a different level there. But to the guy that buys one spot in this and that's all they do, it changes a little bit. It's just like, okay, well, we're going to charge $18 for that one spot, or, and I like the website for the purpose of it keeps my stock and everything. It keeps our stock and everything up to date nice. But the only thing I don't like is it can't,
Updating that.
is keeping it, well, for one, keeping it updated, and for two, the fees on that too, because there's a transaction fee that you pay no matter what. But that's the way business works. I mean, that's just how it is. That's part of running business, but you gotta make up for it somehow, and that's why I thought throwing more stuff in would be better. But on the same hand, I'm thinking we could do some more divisional, maybe 2-team spots, where like we did on the membrane, where you pick your first one. You can't picking a team on cards is a little harder to do. It's a little easier on mem.
Yeah.
Because on mem, I would never buy into a random break, a purely random break on memorabilia when it's only memorabilia. I would never buy into a random one because I don't want to draw a team like the Seahawks and have a team that I need to sell immediately because I don't have any interest. Like if I'm going to buy memorabilia, I want to buy my team. You throw me another team, great. There's another one that comes with it. But when it comes to mem, you want to buy your team. That's kind of how that is. Are you guys in agreement on that? You like cards? It's one thing because cards you can still have big cards for other teams and you still like it, but on memorabilia it's different. You want your team, and that's kind of that. Especially a big one where it costs as much as that one does. It's like, yep, I'll buy my team, but I don't really care to buy a bunch of other spots. And that's how I would like it to be. But on the cards though, on the cards you can do some random divvies and stuff like that. I think we could do some more of that and fill things a little quicker. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll make another post on Facebook and we can get that $52 break rolling. Hopefully the Facebook approves. Hopefully Zuckerberg approves my advertisement again.
Facebook or something.
Huh?
Didn't he sell Facebook?
Oh, I don't know.
That's why it's called Meta or something.
Well, no, I think they just changed the name. I think Zuckerberg still owns it. But hopefully that gets approved and we get some new people in where they can jump on there and claim a couple of them spots, and then we could talk divisionals and stuff like that too. But divisional might be the way to go. Steven said, not looking to keep mem as much now. If it's a good one, perhaps. I'm also looking at an invest approach. Yeah, I would agree on that. Like I have my team stuff. If I get it in a break, I'll hang on to it. But anything else, no, not so much. And even some of my team stuff, it's like I said, Joe Montana is one thing, but. And I know Roger Craig was a big part of the 49ers teams in the 80s. He also went to University of Nebraska, a state that I spend a lot of time in, and that would probably actually mean more to somebody that's in Nebraska and was a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. So I would probably sell something like that. I'm not going to keep it. I'll move it and use that for something else.
Right.
Steven, I'm going to be honest with you. I was shocked last week that the Eagles were on the board as long as they were.
Mhm.
And like Anthony, this is why tonight I should have just kept him. But he bought the Eagles, and I honestly thought, well, we got our butts kicked on eBay. We could just maybe keep the Eagles. Maybe we'll get lucky. And of course, that's the team that hits. That did happen the other night. That did happen the other night too with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Guy never took care of it. And we had a Champ Bailey. Jared wants me to measure his Joshies.
Yeah, he just can't help it. He's so excited.
So he's working on his Josh Allen XR extra. Seems to be his version of Steven Select and his version of my Optic.
It was
What?
just right here.
What?
Oh, I thought
I
you
put
were...
it over here. Put it
Oh,
away.
okay. Steven's gonna be in Omaha in April for a few days.
Oh, you have to let us know when you're coming, Steven. We'll probably be in Grand Island then. You can, I don't know where you're staying in Omaha, but we can get you a room at the Harrah's. Or the Horseshoe.
And Bob will probably just meet you there.
I'll meet you there. We'll go hit the craps table.
Oh boy. I still can't understand that.
So, they sent Jared's Josh Allen in one of these things, and I hate when people tape these. 411 to 414.
Is it for work, Steven?
These are like always perfect 8/8s. I couldn't believe it the other day when we scaled up the other ones.
They are really cool cards, actually. Cool.
Yeah. Jared, that one fits right along with the rest of them. 8 on one side. Oh, this is the eBay 101 one, too. This is card 25 out of 25.
He's sitting there just a giggling right now.
Jared?
So excited, I bet.
You can see the 8/8 on the white. 8/8 on the white. The top is a
He's probably going to wake up Ashley again.
4, and the bottom is a 4. So, if that's anything like your first white, if it's anything like your first white, Jared, you're looking at a 10. I'll get it under the light a little more. This one actually does have what I call the BB spot. I know you can't see it real good,
Yes, she's getting woke up.
but there's one little BB spot there, but I think I can. We'll get her cleaned up.
No.
We'll get her cleaned up. I'm not overly concerned about it. Can you see the little BB spot? It's so hard to see it on here. It is. I'm going to try to light it up right, because it's right there. Do you see it even, Carrie?
No, I
Right
don't.
there.
Okay, hold on. Let me go closer.
You can't even see it, can you?
No.
It's that small. I'm pretty meticulous when it comes to this, so I'm pretty choosy. So I try to always look for
I
everything.
don't know. I can't see it, Jared. He must.
It's really
good
not.
eyes.
It's not like the ones you see in the Mosaic cards. Sometimes Mosaic will have what I call. I mean, they're just huge BBs.
Yeah.
But that one is like
Very
tiny,
small.
tiny, tiny. Like a grain of sand might have touched it once. Oh golly. That one's got a little spot right there too. I don't know if Jerry can see it or not. Do you see it?
Why?
Right here.
Okay, can I hold it?
Yep.
Look at it. Okay, now I see that one.
You see that one?
Yeah.
That one's a little
I think
bigger,
I can't tell from the side.
this is numbered 6 out of 10. God, these things, Jared loves these. These are
They do look
pretty.
cool though.
These are pretty.
Those cards are-
Steven says they bug you. I am amazed though. I sent off just a few XR cards and everything graded a 10. Everything I sent in for XR graded 10s. This one's a 5-4 top to bottom. And left to right is, of course, the always perfect 8-8 from XR. 4-5 top to bottom. I just noticed, though, I don't notice it on these ones as much. Yeah, them ones are the same way. Stephen, them are too big of words for me. Lauren Ipsum. So, Jared, this one was 8-8, 4-5. 4
That's what
5s
they
are always
say.
good.
That's what the text says.
What's it say?
They couldn't even put legit text in it. He's saying they're all the same.
Oh, I see what
standard.
he's saying.
It's a standard placeholder in web design. Read the tiny print, he says.
I see
It's
it.
really hard to read.
I can see why you say it bothers you a little bit.
I didn't realize that either. I honestly just assumed it said something.
Okay, so this one I can tell you right now, because look at, you can see it here on the top loader. It's got a little dent on the top loader. So when this thing was loaded in the loader,
There was something in
there was a little speck of dust in there, and it has imprinted on the card. Right up here. You guys see it there? And you push it up. There's a little spot on the card. So we are going to, just to protect the card long term, we are going to rip that top loader off. We're going to rip that top loader off. Hold on.
That's what do you... What's in the bag?
Mm-mm.
Hold on before you tear everything apart.
Yep.
There.
Get a new one on there and protect it for the future stuff. Huh? Floor. Alright, so we got her in a new top loader, new case. That should protect it going forward. Those ones, Jared, are not quite as smooth as the ones you've already sent. Oh, I know Jared was trying to get his XR purple packs. Yeah, they're not as with those little like your other ones that we checked. None of them had any of the little indentations or nothing. They were all perfect when you were over the other day and we checked them. These ones each have that one minor imperfection. And I know you don't want to hear this, but the gold is much worse than the white as far as that indentation goes. However, I will say this. That is not the kind of thing that's going to drop your card from a 10 down to a 7 or anything. It won't hurt you that much. It may hurt you though, but if you are going to grade a whole set, you only get so many golds to try it with. So think about it. I won't put it on my submission yet, but you can think about it. If you want to send it, we will send it. Like I said, if I'm PCing something, the slabbing it up is the only way to protect it, because once it's slabbed, you don't have to worry about a speck of dust getting in there. It's slabbed up, nothing's going to happen to it. That's what I would do too, Jared. I think you're 100% right. That's what I would do too. If you're PCing something, PC it. Own it. Don't worry about it. Just do it. I like it. I like how Jared doesn't overthink. Send it. He didn't even think twice. Send it. Love it. Jared's got quite the rainbow going, guys, of that too. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I love the posts and stuff on the page of everybody sharing their stuff. That's what of the group on the group. That's what it's for. I just have to figure out how to pin our breaks and stuff to the top so that stuff never gets buried. I will figure that out. I think there's a way to do it. Oh. Carrie can help me. But I do love the fact that everybody's talking on there and sharing videos and or pictures. I mean, that's good. That's what it's there for. So please continue to do that. I even seen somebody share something the other day that bought in one break and that's it. And I love to see that. I love to see that. So that's how we keep people interested. But this big break tomorrow, hopefully we can work on this tomorrow. Okay. Steven knows how to do shit too. I got to put you on as a moderator too, Carrie, so you can do stuff. If there's anybody else, Steven's been pretty good about posting stuff in there and approving posts, because I'm on the page. I don't know why my Facebook does that. I'm on the page most of the time, like even my regular messenger. It used to be if you sent me a message on Facebook to 605 Sports Card Fun, I never saw it because I was on the other page. But now I'm always on 605 Sports Card Fun and I'm never on my personal. And my personal one is the one that's connected to the group. So I never see stuff to approve it before Steven does.
Yeah, I was on the 605 page chat for a while too, and then all of a sudden I went over to my personal one and I had all my clients messaging me.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It gets lost in there. So if anybody else is interested in having responsibility on that front, there's going to be times when Steven can't always be the guy to do it. So if anybody else wants to be posting or approving, like I said, with everybody else, I'll ask. But Steven, I didn't even ask him. I just said, hey, you're doing this, and I sent him an invite to do it. Yep, Jared's still looking for the extras. It don't matter the color. He's got some of them, but he still wants more. Jared's a diehard. Like, Jared bleeds blue and red. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when your blood hits oxygen, it's red. But do you know what color it is when it doesn't have oxygen?
What color?
Blue. See? I got a degree in anatomy. He wants 10 gems. So he's going to keep buying, make sure he gets all the 10s. I do think that you're going to get some more. I do think you're going to get some more 10s. Especially on the ones you dropped off the other day. Those are getting 10s. Steven said Titans too. Jared, I got another blue and red coming again. See, and we might even have one of these. Not to mention the one that's in the break. We do have a few more XRs. We have one more Mosaic no huddle too. I like those no huddles, but
Gimme.
give me them. Jared likes his XR.
I like the look of the XR cards as well.
I was actually, because I always thought that like XR, especially like their base cards and their rookies and stuff, just numbered cards, I always thought they had a little bit of a cheap feel to them. And I was shocked to see how all of them come back as 10s. I was halfway surprised. I'm glad they did. I love this part of the night when it's just quiet and chatting.
Anthony, I'm still here waiting for Jared to dome an X in the box. I forget. I think it's supposed to be like just like a good one. Like a let me double check. I don't even know. Let me see. XR. Sorry, I'm looking for it on here. I don't think it has to be like current, but it's not like somebody that we're gonna have to wonder who the heck is this. I'm pretty sure. But oh, he doesn't have them on the site. Well, let me hang on. He walked out of the room, so let me ask him. But Steven, I'm not positive on that either. Let me ask him on that too, because I can't for sure remember exactly how that went. Because I know there's the current ones. Where art thou? Here he comes. Okay, the gold jerseys. What does that mean again?
So the gold jerseys are a different they are supposed to be players. The player list is different than what would be in like a regular jersey. So they're supposed to be bigger names, better names.
Yeah, that's okay. So I was right. I told Steven that, but I was like, don't quote me on it. But
Like the football.
and also they were wondering on a price on an XR box, but you don't have them on your website.
That's because I was going to
But
try to
then
save them for breaks.
But then he said maybe they might be for breaks. He said he
'Cause
doesn't have the XR on the
if you
site.
guys want me to be really honest with you, I don't know how much more breaking we're gonna do right now. So that's why I ordered some hobby boxes. Is I was gonna throw some of this retail stuff in with the hobby boxes because I think things are gonna really slow down. Like we're only gonna go live. We might go live twice a week, and maybe we'll do, you know, more bigger box breaks and I'm not gonna participate in too many more eBay breaks. We'll maybe put one of them up a week or something for a while. And the reason being for that is I think things are going to slow down, especially up until Prism releases in middle of March, the new Prism, the 2022 Prism. Once that releases, then I think we'll probably hit it pretty hard for a little while. But otherwise, we're just going to go live once a week. We're going to go live. We can maybe go live twice. But we're only going to put one eBay break up just to save everybody and give everybody some time. And I know everybody's in the same boat right now. They have a ton of singles and they want to sell some of their stuff. That's just everybody's in that same boat. The gold mystery list. Here's the names on the gold mystery list right now. Troy Polamalu, Willie Brown, Jason Witten, Tua, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison, Derek Carr, CeeDee Lamb, Zach Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Drew Bledsoe, Tony Dorsett, DeAndre Hopkins, and more. That's what it said.
It says hit current superstars and or all-time greats.
Yeah, current superstars and all-time greats. That's what the
So XR
gold
as a
boxes
whole,
are.
he says.
No, well, and we'll put it up. Like that's what I'm saying, Steven, is we'll throw it up.
I think they were wondering about it like they were gonna do something.
We'll throw it up and do a break with it like this, and then we'll throw in, you know, some cellos or some like absolute. Throw some of that in because I can't sit on all that retail for 6 months either. But yeah, I don't know right now what we're gonna do with it. If there's some guys that want to do something with it, just let us know and we can try to throw something together. But my main thing is right now is getting these breaks full. I don't know. I know that's why I say I think we're better off doing a divisional because we can get 3 or 4 guys to throw. But if we can get 3 or 4 guys to chase after one box of this, I think if we throw all that other stuff together and do 8 and do a divisional, I think we can get stuff like that to fill faster than what we can if we do the single spots. But I want to give some of them guys, and we're all in different spots. Life is different for everybody. Some guys it is an affordability thing, and that's why it's like, yeah, you want to push it, but on the same hand, I don't want anybody to feel like we're out of market either. That's why I want to have retail, is because I don't want to be just for top guys. Like, I like the little guy that collects the small stuff too. Like, I like it all. I'd rather be opening the big boxes 100%. I would, but it's not affordable for everybody. Like, I want to be for everybody. But those big breaks are what are really fun. And I know when we do one of those, it is so funny when we have one. Like, if we do an eBay break and there's eBay break nights. Like, the other night we had 31 people in the room. 31. And the minute the eBay break was over, bang, we were down to 9.
Yeah.
That night. But we've also done eBay breaks where we have 25, but we have another break full from the website, and I say, hey, we're breaking this as soon as this break is over. And we might only have 8 people from the website that are in the break. But they all stay and watch the other one. They can't help it. Like, they want to see some of that stuff too. So it's kind of fun. It becomes a spectator thing, actually, is what it becomes. And I like it. The bigger stuff, I do. And that stuff that like the stuff in that break isn't even huge. It's not like it's humongous stuff. But it is a lot of stuff. Next time I will drop the amount down so we can keep the price down. Like I said, the mem break that I had up was going to be $225 for 2 teams. Because everything was double. We were going to do 2 big helmets and 12 minis, 12 jerseys, and I cut it down because cost prohibited that, you know. But no, we can do if there's a group of guys that want to do something, we can throw something together, but I'm putting everybody to sleep. Yeah, Steven, I did on the singles. I did on the singles. The singles have the website on there. Well, most of the singles do, unless I already had them listed and I just changed them to an auction. If I just changed them to an auction, it did not. And I meant to say that when the night started too. If you buy into tomorrow night's break and you buy singles, I'm going to just trust you guys to pay for it because I will not be able to get invoices out fast enough for everybody with all them singles selling tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy night on the singles. It will be a crazy night on the singles. Last 24 hours, some of them auctions are still pretty cheap. I know last 24 hours those auctions change pretty dang fast. So I know some of you that have consignments with us right now are going to be very, very, very on edge tomorrow as the singles begin to end and the auction or the break spots begin to sell. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. And Steven, you will sell. I don't know if you have, I went and looked at some of your stuff on your eBay store. I don't know if you're accepting offers on that stuff or not, but like you have a Chris Jones numbered to 449. I literally just sold one of them 2 weeks ago, maybe. Numbered to 449. Those I had a lot of success with Prestige, especially the colored base card, the base card colored numbered ones. The time stamped and stuff, not quite as much, but Living Legends, the base cards, there was another one too. Hollow Heroes. Hollow Heroes is another one. I mean, I've sold a lot of Prestige numbered cards. I've done very well with them. Yes, they're not $50 cards or nothing. There's a lot of them that sold anywhere from, $5 to $15, but they sell. I mean, you'll eventually sell them. And if you're in the position to wait and take offers on them rather than list them on an auction and sell them all at once, by all means, do it. I wish I would have done that with some of my stuff. I ended up changing a bunch to list it now. In fact, I listed some that I didn't mean to. And I know they're not going to catch a bid, which I'm just fine with because I'll put them back on as a buy it now for $6 or whatever, and somebody will eventually buy it. So the nice thing, like I said, I'm in the horse industry and the cards are completely different. If I need to sell a horse, I need to sell it now because it costs a bunch of money to feed it and farrier work and vet work and taking care of it the right way. When it comes to cards, you just stick it in a box. You don't have to feed it. You don't have to brush it. You don't have to clean its stall. Nothing. It's great. Love it. Cards are my favorite. Jared feels lost and alone. Steven, you'll sell some of that. I'm telling you. I know you think I'm crazy, but that was the one thing I sold the most of. Even on my die cuts, I thought I was one of the many people that like die cuts, and I thought I'd sell a ton of die cuts, and Like there's one on eBay right now, a Travis Etienne die cut numbered to 9 or 9 and it graded a 9.5, and it's the lime green numbered to 349. It's still at $1.29, and that one is like, oh, I wish I'd have never listed that because I really don't want to give that up, to be honest. But it's on there now. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get it. And that, like this card, I put this card on eBay too. But it's hard to price that stuff, so you just put it on there for some stupid ass number and let people make you offers. I did get one offer on it already. I don't want to say how much it was or Kira would be mad at me. It was $550 or $575 for it.
I would not be mad at you. You know that.
And I have it on there for 18, but it's like, no, I kind of like this damn thing. I want to keep it. I want to keep it. So I still got it.
It looks good on
I
the
see
stand.
Paul over. See Paul over here.
Paul just creeping in here.
Paul creeped in on Facebook, but
We don't know who she is. Oh, he left. He's coming to YouTube now.
yeah. But yeah, you just got to let people make offers on some of that stuff. And if you sell it, great. If you don't want it, no way. I like Jeff a lot, but not that much.
Jared, we have a picture for you to put with it if you choose to keep it and display it.
Oh, God, he was so funny. Okay, so we're at the game, Jared. I got to tell you this. I don't know if I told you. But we're at the game, and we're being pretty quiet. I mean, we're Niners fans in Denver, you know, and I didn't know how, it was a Sunday night football game, and I didn't know how the crowd would respond to us cheering and stuff. And they all thought it was kind of cool, except this one girl right in front of us.
She was drunk.
She was so plastered. But we'd cheer after a big gain or something, and there wasn't a lot of them. It was the most boring NFL game of the season, I bet. 10-11. That's the game where Jimmy Garoppolo ran out the back of the end zone, like Dan Orlovsky. But, anyway, so I was trying to figure out who he was. I was like, I know who that is. Like, I kept telling Carrie, I know who he is. And then it hit me, because some guy walked by with the Terrell Owens jersey, and his buddy goes, did you get along with T.O.? And Jeff honestly said, man, fuck T.O. That's exactly what he said. And it was like, pardon the language, but I'm just saying exactly how it happened. He was like, he was such a dick, man. I mean, that's how Jeff...
all of a sudden you were like...
I was like, that's Jeff Garcia. And it just hit me. And then, so we're watching the game, and we'd say so, and I actually reached back, shook his hand, and I said, hey, you were a big part of my childhood. Like, in my teenage years, I watched you play, and I cheered my ass off for you, and I'll leave you alone. I don't want to bother you and ruin the game for you. I don't want to be that guy that's interrupting somebody like you. And he was like, no, we can chat all game, man. We're both fans. I'm a fan just like you. Let's enjoy it. And he literally did. Like, he'd reach up and talk to us out of the blue, and it was just, like, I'm trying not to bother the guy. And then some kid come and got his autograph on a football.
He liked when I cheered for
Yeah.
Russell getting sacked.
Yeah, he thought it was hilarious because Carrie goes, that's the only reason I came was to watch Russell Wilson get sacked. He thought that was hilarious. And then he was talking about how Jimmy Garoppolo needs to have more courage in the pocket and step up rather than just panic all the time.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, this girl in front of us, we'd cheer after a gain or something, and she'd be like, that's the most yards you've scored all game. And it was like, oh my God, this woman's driving me nuts. Well, her boyfriend had his sunglasses on, and it was, 9:30. The sun is down, and she'd say something, and her boyfriend would stand up and cheer, and Jeff would he wouldn't reach up there. He'd just yell up there. They were one row in front of us. We were right in front of Jeff. So 2 rows in front of Jeff, and he would yell at him, hey, when the sun goes down, the sunglasses go up. I mean, he just kept saying stuff like that and just roasting this poor kid. And this kid never once turned around.
No.
His girlfriend did all game long.
She spent more time looking at us
Yeah,
than she did the game.
she was a weirdo. And then her friend apologized for her. She goes, sorry, she is really drunk.
Yeah. But
Her dark-haired friend.
Yeah.
But her friend was bad right away. It's like her friend sobered up as the game went on. But yeah, that was fun. We sat like right at the 50-yard line too. It was awesome seats.
Yeah.
Awesome seats. And Steven can attest to this. He's been to the games, but when you get close enough to the field and you see them guys, you always think, oh yeah, they're football players. They're no different than us. Man, when them guys come out and they got their, holy shit, are them boys ripped. I mean, them are a different kind of boys right there. I mean, they're just different people.
He actually, Bob couldn't decide if he wanted to go to the game or not, and he kept trying to make up excuses on why we shouldn't go. And I kept telling him, that's why I came to Denver this weekend.
we
We're
went-
going. We were walking.
Well, my truck was giving us trouble, and we were supposed to start moving home a week later.
Yeah. But we
And
were
I-
walking to the paddock with one of the horses, and he goes, Carrie, look at these tickets.
Yeah.
And I said, just buy them. So he bought them as we're walking to the paddock.
We were on the Game Time app. That's where we bought them.
Yeah.
We bought them on the Game Time app. Steven, you just had an order come in for you. Is that right?
Steven doesn't want to hear our stories anymore. He wants
Steven
to
says,
rip some
I'll buy
cards."
some cards as long as you shut up. We're just chatting, just telling stories. Steven getting 2 Mosaic blasters. 2022s, right?
Yep.
Steven, we have 4 of them up there. I'll let you pick which 4 you want, or which 2 you want.
We might have to shut this down. It's gonna be tight.
Top 2, bottom 2.
Yes. ...
Steven says, yes, shut up and rip cards. So there's 2 on top, 2 on bottom. You tell us which 4 you want. He loves the stories, he said.
No, not that. Love the stories.
I'm sure you have some fun ones from the Titans games you've been to. I am one of them fans, though, if I go to a game, if I ever get belligerent stupid, I would never go to another game. Like, I don't like that. When
No.
you see videos of fans fighting, 1 from each row. Okay, we're going to go diagonal, Steven. We'll go here and here.
Well, I don't even know how people could get like that. I mean, man, we had plenty of drinks at the Patriots Vikings game, and you don't even, after standing in line and the cost, you can't even do it.
Well, and I just don't like we're there to enjoy the game and everybody have a good time no matter who your team is. You beat us, congrats, you beat us. We beat you, I'm not going to sit and go, oh, we kicked your ass, it's just good luck, Steven. And thank you again, as always. Let's get some orange fluorescents. We haven't hit one of them yet.
Bob might question ever going to a Patriots game with me again, Jared.
I would go again. I'd go. Anytime you can go to an NFL game, if you have the means to do it and it works out for you to go, by all means go every opportunity you get. And I know, I haven't ever been to an NHL hockey game, but I know there's people that say that about hockey too. Any chance you get, go.
That's when me and Brenda went to the
Yeah.
Wild game. Like, it was fun. I'd never
Hockey's that way. And I personally love going to baseball games. I do.
yes.
I love going to MLB baseball games. All right. We have Michael Thomas, Jared Goff, Gabe Davis, Donovan McNabb, Alante Taylor, and a Kurt Warner Green. Yeah, for now. Ooh, number
It is
top.
really fun to watch hockey in person. Like, it is so fun.
I've never, like I said, I've never really went to hockey games until I went to right here in Aberdeen. We have a team called the Aberdeen Wings, and I think they're like a pretty good team in the thing that they do.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it division-wise, but George Pickens, Tyreek Hill, Laramie Tunsil, Max Crosby, Chase Young, and a Jalen Waddle will to win.
Well, Jared, let's go. That
Well, Carrie does the hair of the one girl. Her father-in-law owns the Aberdeen team.
Yeah.
So we got to sit in their suite a few times. We've gone to the games. And I actually don't like it as much as sitting on the fan side, because you sit on the fan side, you get to see the whole. Like, you almost where they are, you're on top of the ice. You almost have to look straight down to see it.
Yeah, when they're right below you.
Patrick Mahomes, I suppose Jared can get that because of his 3M deal.
At the Wild games?
Yeah.
Probably.
Amari Cooper, Robert Quinn,
Yep, he said.
Fred Taylor, Derek Young.
I could see
And
the
Devontae
noise
Wyatt?
on the skull
Green?
horn.
I could see the noise. Oh, that's the most annoying sound in the world, right next to that stupid skull chant. Golly. I say that. But it is actually, like, when we were there, it was super annoying. But after we left, it's like, hey, they do have a pretty loyal fan base in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, Justin Tucker. Ooh, see, we've had a few of these come out of here kind of beat up. That was one of them. Brett Favre, Cameron Jordan, Jim Kelly, and then our silver. Pretty good silver, Steven. Silver Trevor. Purple blood.
Sunshine.
How can you not love sunshine?
There was actually a gentleman
He eats at Waffle House.
talking with his dad in the salon yesterday about Trevor Lawrence, and I started talking about him, and they were like, "You know who he is? Do you watch football?" Like, I was not.
Did you
supposed to
say,
know
yeah,
any-
my
and I was
boyfriend
like,
is in love with
I
him?
was
Or no,
like-
you probably say my fiance now, don't you? You big tough woman, you. Von Miller, Aiden Hutchinson,
Speaking of, I have a funny story to tell you.
Luke Kuechly, Miles Sanders, Brees Hall, and a Jared Goff on the green.
Me something yesterday. Oh, she cried.
Why?
And she saw me.
Oh,
Oh my god, it was so funny.
all right. We have Mosaic in here. Is he not to like him because he beat the Titans? Okay, Steven, I can respect that, because as a Niners fan, I could not stand Russell Wilson the last 10 years. I could not freaking stand him. Fred Warner, Tom Brady, National Pride, James Robinson, Nick Chubb, and then a Derrick Henry Mosaic, and a Thunder Lane Austin Eckler. I always like, even if it's not a huge card, just even the colors. I do like pulling those for a fan like Steven. I know he's got that card, probably 7 of those already, but yeah. I do want to see some orange. I did buy my first Mosaic card, my first Mosaic single. I did buy an orange fluorescent the other day, Jerry Rice.
Oh, that's right.
I don't understand why the orange fluorescents sell cheaper than than Genesis and stuff like that. Because those Genesis aren't numbered. And when you go to a store and they have, you know, not here, because you just never see stuff like this here, but when you go on the road to a big city and you go into a Target or a big box store and they are just loaded with blasters to the roof, you know? All these places. How many actual Genesis cards are there out there? Yeah, they're short printed, but how many of them are there actually? Whereas Orange Reactives, there is only 25, or with
think
Tessellation, there is only 15, you know?
I think the orange ones are freaking cool.
I like not those orange ones, not the orange ones that come out of the hangers. This is an Orange Reactive. It's in on the dresser. I'm going to send it in. Derrick Henry, National Pride. Dawson Knox. Jonathan Greenard. Charles Woodson. Tyquan Thornton. And a Dawson Knox green. Plus a kid reporter. I like how they send all these kid reporters out to when they know damn well they're never going to hit people before the
drawing.
Yeah, before the drawing's over. Darius Slay. We got his jersey again tonight. That is our second Darius Slay. Brees Hall. Roquan Smith, Debo, Clinton Portis, and a touchdown Masters Russell.
Putting him in anything is about like putting Cam Newton in something.
Oh, I don't know if it's that bad.
For me. I said for me.
We have Kendrick Bourne, Russell Wilson, National Pride, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, George Pickens rookie, and a Saquon Barkley green. We're due to hit a good one for Steven here. Need some color. Need some color. We have Devontae Adams, Davis Mills, Justin Fields, Devontae Smith, and a touchdown Masters Mosaic J. Jeff, followed by a George Kittle bang. Yep. And we have Aaron Rodgers, Khalil Mack. Oh, we do. We got honeycomb. We do have a honeycomb,
Be
Steven.
someone good.
Let's get this one out of the way. So we'll sweat it a minute. We'll sweat it, Steven. Okay. We have Kyle Hamilton, Chris Jones, David Njoku, Steven's eyes, Anquan Bolden, a Zamir White on the Mosaic, and a will to win Aaron Rodgers. Steven, who are we cheering for? Who do we want on our honeycomb? I don't know if Steven, he might have already got himself a Derrick Henry one, but I know Henry, anything he'd be happy with. Khalil Mack. And then we have Travis Etienne. Too tired to think. Devin Lloyd. We'll jump to the back. A Trevor Lawrence Green National Pride. And our honeycomb is, for the Commanders, Jonathan Allen. Who the heck? Jonathan Allen for the Commanders. We were hoping for a little bigger one than that, mister. Don't like that one edge here. But it is a honeycomb nonetheless. And Steven, I got your message today too about the 49ers lot. You just have to message me what you want for that.
I'm hoping for him.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? I went,
Oh, wouldn't that have been sweet if it was a him?
yes.
I actually took Nathan his cards when I went down to Grand Island, and I forgot to ask him if he wanted to grade that Howl, and he never sent it back with me. He sent me the ones he wanted to grade, but the Howl was not one of them. So I'm going to have to ask him next time I'm down there and say, hey, don't you want to send that in?
He's not a him fan, maybe?
I don't know. I think he is, but that's why he didn't want to send it back, is he kind of forgot about the whole grading thing.
Could be.
I don't know. But thank you, Steven, for trying again.
Did Jared fall asleep?
He probably did.
I should be sleeping probably too.
Yeah, Steven, don't buy any more. Save your money for them breaks. No, absolutely buy stuff if you want to buy it, but don't feel obligated. We're kind of just hanging out. We will probably shut it down here anyway. I mean, it is almost 1, but if you guys do have anybody that would be interested in joining that big break, I seen it. We will definitely get something worked out, Steven. I don't think we have a lot of Titans stuff right now. I'm actually half tempted to start ripping some boxes myself. I'm serious, because I mean, big, like, hobby boxes. Like, I would like to just buy a case. Like, if I had a little hobby shop in town, I would rip cases. Like, it might become a problem.
You think?
Yeah, because you got to have stock to sell on that stuff at the hobby shop. So you gotta rip a little. But yeah, that other break, like I said, I can't even remember what it is. 51, 52, 53. If you know anybody interested in that, I'm gonna push it tomorrow. I thought today when I put it up, I sent everybody emails. There were some new people that I emailed too. I was just hoping that would kind of take off. If you bought something on the website, that's how we have your email. Yeah, Steven, I'm gonna break. Like, if I rip the ones that I want to rip, we're gonna be out of stuff for breaks. Because I'd rip both of them XRs and that Mosaic no huddle. And I mean, when I say rip it, I mean I would shred those sons of guns. I would rip them right apart. And
I'm about to rip them baseball jerseys while he's.
you do want to baseball jerseys and the baseball cards. You are so interested in those, aren't you? Oh, and then the bats. We got new bats too.
And then balls.
I would too. I would just rip them sons of guns.
So can you remind
But
me
I will
to
say
get
this.
them down out of the
I am on a personal note. I'd buy into breaks. Like, I'll buy into some of these breaks where it's 50, 60 bucks a spot. I would take some spots in that. But I am kind of saving for the Prism release in March. Like,
Yeah.
that Prism is a different ball game than a lot of this other stuff. It holds its value better than a lot of other stuff.
I want to make
And
sure
so that's
I
why,
don't
like,
just-
I'm not ordering any more hobby boxes other than what I have in until middle of March. I'm not. What we have is what we have. Ken
Oh,
Griffey
that'd be
Jr.
cool.
auto. Okay, Steven, that's something we can watch out for.
But I want to make sure I don't have
And John
base
Morant.
junk.
I would.
Can you remind me to take that down tomorrow?
I wish I had a John Morant auto. I don't. I just have that. I think I have one on eBay right now. It's a Classics Beckett graded 9 or something, but I think it's a rookie. Can't remember. Murray State, yeah, the Murray State Racers, ain't that their team name? Because their actual mascot, or their photo, their logo, I think is a racehorse, ain't it, Steven? We need to get a nice little thing of this too, a nicer display deal.
Tell Jared you need him to make you something 3D. Like just this, but say that bigger. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be cool actually. Like a big one like this. It don't need to have
Yeah.
the star on it.
No,
I put the star
But
on
like
it.
this writing.
Yeah.
Like that, like 3D like that.
I should have him make me a huge one to hang outside the barn too at the racetrack.
Yeah.
A big H.
See, I got some things in mind now that I know he's got that. Used to be the thoroughbreds, but they changed it to the racers. Cool.
Tennessee, somebody, like, there aren't many racehorses born in Tennessee because of the breed program, but I remember last year Dave Anderson had one. Oh, really?
Cool.
That's kind of cool to run into a, what do they call him? A fellow alumni,
Yeah.
right? That's cool beans. Yeah, I knew it was in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's gross.
But I just remember last year that Tennessee bred. I always thought that was so cool because Tennessee didn't have no racetracks. And well, I don't know if Tennessee's got trotters or not, but they don't think they have any thoroughbred racing. Like, how long does it take to drive in Tennessee from the north border to the south border? Because Tennessee's a skinny little
state.
thing, right? Or they're a fat state, but they're not very tall.
It's like this and then
Yeah. It's a wide state, but there ain't much depth to it. I've never been that far east. The farthest east I've been is Madison, Wisconsin, or something like that.
2.5-ish hours. Not
Yeah.
bad.
No, not in our state when it's 6 hours, 7 hours from border to border, basically.
And you don't see nothing. There you might see something.
Well, you see something when you're west of the Missouri River. You can see the hills and stuff, but when you get east of the Missouri
7
River,
plus
it's just
Memphis to Bristol.
okay. So it is pretty long, wide, like we are. That would be fun. I've just never been out that way. I'd love to go do something out there. Next time the Niners play at the Titans and Steven's got his season tickets, I'm going to have to tell his family, hey, you guys, I really appreciate you always going to these games with Steven, but he needs a break. He needs to have the 605 crew today. I'm sorry. I bet that would go over really good, wouldn't it, Steven?
Well,
Well, you got to work in the morning. You have wedding hair tomorrow, don't you? Okay. Okay.
come on, I only have 2 seats total. Well, I'll hang out with Steven's wife then.
Yeah,
and
we'll
you and
buy
Steven
we'll
will go
buy
to the
two
game.
two separate spots.
Okay,
All right.
me and Jim and the girls and Steven's wife
No,
and son.
no, all of our kids aren't going.
Okay,
They
good.
can stay home.
We can wait outside. I'll go for the tailgating.
For sure, that would be fun. Actually, I actually think another fun place to go. I want to go to Lambeau. Anthony went last year when the 49ers played. Anthony went last year and played when the Niners played at Lambeau in the playoffs and knocked the Packers out. Anthony went to that game. He actually sat right next to Jimmy Garoppolo's brother.
I'm the Uber.
But I would like to go to Lambeau. I would actually like to go to a game in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo would be a fun place to go to a game. I want to go to a Jaguars game and sit in the pool.
Yeah. We better start buying some lottery tickets.
Honestly, the football stadium thing, obviously I think everybody should check out Dallas at some point if you can. If you have the ability to go to a game in Dallas,
I didn't
you
go
should
to a game, but I went there.
And
Does
then
that
same
count?
thing with the new SoFi. Yeah, not when it's cold. I want to go in I'd even go to a preseason game in August. I have no interest to go to the New York Stadium, the New Jersey Stadium. I have no interest in that. I'd rather go to all the baseball stadiums and all the NFL stadiums.
Me and my grandpa wanted to do that.
Baseball would be more
We didn't
fun
make it to very many.
for stadium wise, but I do want to see SoFi.
I want to go to the new Yankee Stadium as a Red Sox fan.
I wish I could have gone to old Yankee Stadium. I never got to do that.
I didn't go to a game there, but I went there.
Yeah, I never even got to go. Like I said, I've never been that far east.
Preseason, yes, he says.
I've been to Portland, Oregon. I flew out to Portland one time
I haven't been that far.
because Nate got in an accident racing where he messed up his wrist pretty bad. So I went out there and we drove his camper back from Portland in a blizzard through the Idaho mountains. Thought we were going to die. Oh, that was the scariest thing in the world. That trip that we're driving and we're going uphill and you can feel the truck starting to slide backwards. And meanwhile, there's semis that are all chained up flying by you 70 mile an hour like it ain't even snowing.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fun.
That was scary. But I went to Portland and I've been to New Orleans and not any of them places that I went where you're only 20 miles away from the ocean. Did I make the trip to the ocean? I have still never seen an ocean.
I went to the ocean in Washington, D.C. when my dad was working there.
Never seen an ocean. I've never...
But it was cold when I went there, so I put my feet in.
I went to Canada, I guess. We went to Canada to Winnipeg. But that's only 60 miles across the border.
I
I mean,
love it
whoop-de-doo, but
Whoop-de-doo is right, let's go.
Winnipeg was a good time. Winnipeg's a fun place to go. What other football stadiums? We should do that. Every night when we start a feed. have a hypothetical trivia type, not trivia, but like a question of the night, so to say, type thing.
Yeah.
Like just to get people chatting.
Right.
Like, if you could pick one stadium to go to, where would you want to go? Or if you could pick,
One
like,
professional
even goofy
player.
things like fast food restaurants. I mean, just something to get people chatting sometimes. That can be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. I've never...
That's cool still.
Yeah. Atlanta. And you guys would know, I've never been there. My sister and her boyfriend went a couple years ago because he was looking at some jobs down there, and they went to the Coca-Cola factory in Atlanta, and she said that was just one of the coolest things like ever. Like, she enjoyed the trip, and Atlanta always scares me because, of course, the only time you guys got to remember, I'm small town South Dakota boy. Like, if I go somewhere and there's crime scene or something, I'm panicked. Like, I ain't used to that.
And I want to solve it.
Yeah, Carrie, yeah, she's got to be a looky-loo and sit and try to figure out who did it. And it's like, let's go before we end up in a bad spot. Let's get out of here.
That's funny.
Heckled Bobby. He didn't throw a chair at you or anything, did he, Steven?
No, he just added to the list of all the people in his life who have done it to him.
Bobby Knight. But no, I think that'd be fun. Have a little chat every night about some sort of stuff. We'll have to think about that. Come up with a question of the night. Or a topic of the night. Outside of cards. Something to just get everybody connected in a different way a little bit.
Yeah.
Get people chatting. I think that'd be cool. I do feel like our group in particular, especially the loyals, here almost every night guys, like I said, Derek's pretty quiet, but Derek pays attention. I love when Derek comes in and chat. Steven, he flipped us off. That's awesome. Steven, Anthony, Kyle. I know I'm missing some that aren't here tonight. Oh my God, Steven, don't even say it. Did you see his last comment?
Yeah, I'm not the only person obsessed with it.
You, oh my God, for the last, not so much the last 3-4 weeks. You've been better.
I have been. No, I haven't. You just haven't seen it.
I haven't had to hear about it, thank God. But like the day they caught that guy, it was an immediate, I knew it was him. I knew it.
No, I never
you know,
said I knew it was him.
Just, he's trying to play this game that it was a group and this, that, and the other. But I think he did have some help. I think the
did.
dad has something to do with it.
His
you kept
dad
saying.
knew about it, but I'm telling you right now, I can't even say that kind of stuff. I feel like there is the one roommate's boyfriend has something to do with it.
I don't know, but you're nuts. Who cares? I mean, care.
Stephen, when they were transporting him back to Idaho, they stopped in South Dakota to refuel the plane.
Steven, she's crazy.
No. But, okay, but really...
Who else in here tonight?
I have a question. Stephen, are you a country music fan?
Well, yeah, he's country music. He was listening to George earlier.
Well, I know. He said he was at the Garth Brooks concert, and he does live near Nashville, so... But that doesn't mean anything.
Carrie's favorite human, like, yes, we're engaged, but I guarantee you if Shania Twain asked her to turn lesbo, Carrie would be all out.
Fan? Just good music.
Carrie is in love
Just good music.
with Shania Twain.
Yes, that's a fact. I love Shania Twain so much. Not modern country. Gotcha.
A lot of people don't like the modern stuff as much.
Well, it's... Oh, Lord.
Oh, she does. Steven, do you like old Cletus T?
Stop it.
Toby Keith?
I do like Toby. Pre-2000 country. I do agree. that is probably some of the best. I don't disagree with you on some of the new stuff isn't even necessarily country, it's more pop.
Yeah.
They just
I like Toby Covell. He owns horses. Toby Keith. Toby
Yeah.
Covell. He owns racehorses too, Steven.
Yep.
My mom loved George Strait for the longest time. Oh, she used to
Brenda's
love her George Strait.
obsessed. She's been to so many George Strait concerts, it's unreal.
I like George too, though.
Yeah, how do you not? How do you not
George.
like George?
I remember going to Mark Chestnut in Aberdeen. I liked him too. Diamond Rio, I think they come back like every other year. It
I
feels like.
love them though. I do love Diamond Rio.
What concert would he like to go to, George?
George. Maybe.
Didn't he basically quit doing them? Oh, Tony's. Justin Herbert took off tonight. Bid-wise.
Meet in the Middle, yes.
Meet in the middle.
One of my all-time faves. It's not me, he said.
I don't know who it is on that one. There's a lot of people from our little. In fact, up until the last probably 48 hours, most of the people leading the auctions were people from breaks. But that's going to all change because all them guys were looking because they follow us already. But that's going to change now because in the last 24 hours, that's when when anybody searches singles, that's what they look at is ends in 24 hours or less, you know? I got Carrie over here just trying to sing me music now.
Well, because Steven was telling me more lyrics, so I just picked up where he left off there.
Yeah. We probably should wrap it up, though. I forgot you have wedding here at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I think we'll wrap up the feed tonight, guys. But jump on the website for tomorrow. I will send an email out again saying where we're at. We appreciate you guys that have bought into breaks. We want to keep doing it. We are going to slow down, though. I think for our sake and probably yours, everybody else in here. I know there's actually 6 people in here right now, so I don't know how many of them are sleeping, but
Good night.
we'll get
Steven.
through things. We'll get through things. I appreciate you guys as always. We will talk to you tomorrow night. Take care of yourself and have a great Saturday. See you tomorrow.